Hi, this is Lauren Rivera. I play Sienna in Terrifier 2, and you're listening to the Horror Squad podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Horror Squad podcast. This is episode number 444, where tonight we will be talking about 2026's Obsession, which is now currently streaming over on Peacock. And if you don't have Peacock, you can pay for it on digital. And I think it just got its physical media release as well. So go and check it out. And we'll be talking about it very shortly. I'm here, of course, as always, with Steve and Todd. Gentlemen, how you doing? How's your week? Anything exciting happen?
Hello. No.
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 Come on.
No.
Come on. What'd you do? You did something. What'd you do?
Nothing.
See, you got what's in the
Nothing.
back? You got a clown in the background.
I got Tiny in the background.
Yeah.
Got Pennywise. Got Jaws blanket.
Boring week for Todd.
Boring week. What about you, Stevie?
Not much going on, but I did want to mention just a little heads up for everyone. For episode 450, we are doing our final decades list, which is anything pre 1960. So
probably get in on that. I should probably start watching some movies.
Yeah, probably.
You're part of it.
So if
You're
people want to start
of this podcast.
Sending their lists over, their top 10 pre 1960, so anything 1959 and before, we would appreciate it. I know it's going to be a tougher list for some people because not a lot of people watch movies pre 1960, but there's a lot of gems, which you'll find out in that episode. So just a reminder, please send us an email if you have a top 10, and we'd be happy for it.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
As far as me, what did I do? So, well, Sam, I found out, of all people, had never seen The Matrix. So we sat and watched The Matrix, her first time ever, and she really enjoyed it.
How's it hold up? I haven't seen that in forever.
That's a great question. I would say it holds up fairly well. There's definitely some issues with it. I probably haven't watched it in 10 plus years. So yeah, I mean, it's it wasn't as epic and grandiose as I remembered it, but it's still a really good movie and has some really great moments. And Keanu and Lawrence Fishburne Lawrence Fishburne especially is just so good in it, and Trinity, of course. But yeah, everybody's great. And so she really enjoyed it, and it was cool to rewatch it after all these years. And then she was like, should I watch the sequels? And I was like,
I think you should.
I think the second one is really good.
That's what I said. I said the second one. I was like, the third one was bad.
We
don't
even talk about the fourth one.
The fourth one's awful.
Is
I think
awful on another level.
Yeah.
Number 4. Yeah. 3's okay. It's action packed. It's just
it's got some good stuff in it. Before is oof.
Yeah, but I like 2 a lot. I think 2 is a great sequel.
Yeah, because I was like 2. I remember being there. Obviously they get a way bigger budget in it, so it's a lot. The action sequences I remember being really awesome. You get the 100 Agent Smiths running around, which was really fun. So yeah, I told her if you're gonna watch it, go and watch the second one.
Watch them all. Come on, except 4.
I guess you get a variety if you're completionist. You get to at least watch at least the trilogy, right? For those 3. So I don't even remember.
4 is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in the past 5 years or so.
I agree. It's
wow.
that bad.
It's very bad. Yeah.
It's like the Wachowski sisters decided that I don't want people to ask me about another Matrix, so I'll make the worst fucking Matrix possible, so people will stop asking me for another Matrix, and it's successful. I don't hear anyone ask
anything else though.
They made
they made Speed Racer and
something else. One with Remember 10th of November.
Oh yeah, V for Vendetta.
There you go.
Yeah, that movie was great.
Yeah, it was great.
Okay, cool. All right, and then we watched Identity because she had never seen that. I'll talk about that during what watched for sure. But yeah, we went on Saturday. We made the trek to IMAX to see The Odyssey, which of course is the biggest movie in America right now. It's what everybody is talking about, for better or for worse. It's really created quite the controversy online. Sold out theater. We got there an hour early and the line was already massive. But we got pretty good seats. I was pretty happy with our seats. We weren't like directly in the center, but we also weren't front row, so our necks weren't like cranking the whole time. But yeah, it was. I didn't get out, so there's only one. There is a 70 millimeter IMAX by and about an hour away from me in Providence, but I didn't go that far, but I did see it on a full legit IMAX screen, just not in the 70 millimeter. But yeah, man, I think like seeing it in IMAX obviously is awesome, but when you have the full movie in IMAX, I think at times like you kind of forget you're watching it in full IMAX. Whereas like when you saw like The Dark Knight in IMAX, or you saw like even Nope in IMAX, like those action sequences that envelop the screen in full IMAX for just those like 5-10 minutes, like it like blows you away and blows your mind. But I feel like when I watched it in like full IMAX for the entire movie, like at times like my mind didn't really like, I guess, comprehend that I was watching it in full IMAX. But obviously like there's especially like scenes like some of the big action sequences, you definitely know you're watching it in full IMAX. But I think it lived up to the hype. I thought it was fucking awesome. I didn't think it was like 10 out of 10. However, when I rewatch it, maybe I will. I definitely had some issues with it, no doubt about it. But do I think it's Nolan's best movie? Definitely not. I'd put it like in the middle of his movies, I guess. But it's still amazing. There's great performances. Matt Damon, obviously, as Odysseus really does a phenomenal job. As well as pretty much everybody. There wasn't like anybody like while watching that I thought was like bad. Like I thought Tom Holland was just okay. Zendaya I thought was great in her limited role. And everybody else, Anne Hathaway was also fantastic in it. But yeah, man, it's a great movie. I mean, you definitely want to see it on the biggest possible. If you can get out to a full IMAX or 70 millimeter IMAX, it's worth the trek.
Can't watch it on my phone.
I mean, you can if you want, but the movie is meant to be watched in, the grandiose sort of fashion of it. And there is a couple of legit, like, there's one scene in particular that's like a legit horror scene. And it's, people are talking, there's an interview going around right now amongst horror fans about sort of Christopher Nolan talking about horror movies and that he would love to do a horror movie one day and stuff like that. And he could definitely do it after watching this one scene in particular that has some amazing body horror. And that's all I will say about it. But yeah, man, I give it a 4. I gave it a 4.5 out of 5. I think it's great. Probably my favorite movie of the year. Right now, I think so. Yeah. I really enjoyed Project Hail Mary, but I think this blows Project Hail Mary away, in my opinion.
Can we get to what people really care about this whole thing?
Yes.
Did you buy any furniture or not?
I did not buy any furniture at Jordan's Furniture. Of course, they do make you go through the whole furniture store to exit. But yes, but yeah, great movie. Definitely go and see it. And
you can't tell them what to do.
I do have a question for you, Joe. One of the big controversies that I've been seeing is that people weren't prepared for one of the trailers that's attached to the Odyssey, and that's a horror trailer called The Other Mommy or something, or The Other
Didn't
Mother.
Get it.
Oh, that's too okay. Because
The Other Mother. I read that book last year.
Yeah.
People are like, "What the fuck is this doing attached to the Odyssey?" Because it's actually like legit scaring them. So I was curious.
Yeah, so like I think
Yeah.
if you see it like in a normal theater, you'll probably get it. But with the full IMAX, they only showed Dune. That's the only trailer they showed, and then it was straight to the movie.
Straight to the movie.
Yeah. Yep. So it's
Yeah,
not
Other
30.
Mommy.
It's not 30 minutes of previews like every other theater, which is nice. But yeah, I've heard about that one, and I'm definitely intrigued. I'm gonna have to watch the trailer, I guess.
I wouldn't watch the trailer.
They haven't
guys.
put it out
No?
yet.
Don't watch the trailer for that movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just go in blind because the books
Nice.
they're gonna spoil some shit from the book. So just like they did with Project Hail Mary trailer. So don't watch the trailer.
All right.
Just go in blind. It's a
This
scary
night I'm
movie.
going to see The Invite with Seth Rogen and
Gross.
Olivia Wilde and Edward Norton. And so we'll see how that is. Non-horror, but something to go see. A-lister, of course. I can see whatever I want. So,
He swears he's
gotta do it
fucking
up.
like You know,
Every time
isn't
they-
Christopher Nolan there too. inviting you?
Every time now they say we thank our A-listers, I always wave. I gotta do my little.
We
do
got
my
Joe
little
in the
pageant
house.
wave.
See,
Yes.
nobody cares.
But all right, gentlemen, I think that pretty much wraps up. I can't wait for you guys to
Hey,
see.
Mr. Stupid. You stand up. You're like, yes, yes, thank you.
Thank you. I bow. Take a bow. You guys, yeah, I can't wait for you guys to see Odyssey though, so we can talk about it for sure. Are you guys planning on seeing it both like in theaters?
Not in the
if you
theater,
can?
no. I'll wait.
Not in the theater, yeah.
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, Avengers.
I'll watch it. I'll
Doomsday 2
download
came out
it
today.
and then watch it on a PSP the way it was intended.
The way Christopher Nolan intended.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
You know, maybe I'll just get a VHS rip and watch it like that.
There you go.
I have the new Blade Runner on VHS. It's fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm. I did see of course, it's already been pirated, so there is a cam version out there of it. Yeah.
I hear they talk pretty modern and it's distracting.
They do, but honestly, like,
does he say like cap and stuff?
No. It's just like normal,
Hey,
like
what's up?
everyday dialogue. They don't say like it's not like
Cool.
21st century dialogue. It's just like how we would talk today, but not like, you know, they don't say like, oh, hey, what's up,
Hey,
like,
bruh.
bro, or they don't do like 6'7" or anything like that. But yeah,
Hey, how
it's just
tall
like,
is that Cyclops? And then hit him with that fucking 6'7" shit.
yeah, the Cyclops scene is really, really cool. But yeah, like that didn't take me out of it or anything. I don't think it will. I mean, you really have to be like I feel like have a
snob.
stick up your ass, yeah, to like for that shit to bother you.
Or
I
like
mean,
an
did you guys
A-lister.
like Troy? Were you guys fans of Troy?
Yeah, mostly.
yes.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah, I didn't love fucking Legolas there in it. He was such a little bitch.
Paris,
yeah,
pussy bitch, dude.
But I liked Eric Bana and Brad Pitt in it.
I'm
They
still
were
mad
good.
about Hector dying in that.
Yeah, right.
Fucking Achilles, piece of shit.
I feel like if you like watch Troy before this, like it definitely might help you a little bit. Cause like I told Sam, I was like, oh, you should probably watch Troy. Cause like she like watched it. Like she enjoyed it a lot too. And she like does not like these type of movies at all. But she enjoyed the Odyssey too. But she was a little confused by the story. And I was like, oh, yeah, I was like, we should probably watch Troy at some point so you can get a little bit of a like idea of like, I mean, they get into the Battle of Troy in this one, just not as, you know, it's not as prevalent as, you know, the rest of the movie. But anyway, that's enough Odyssey talk. Let's get into the show. And Steve, it is time to spill a little tea.
Let's spill it.
Oh, you want the tea? I'm sorry. We don't serve tea. Nope. Instead, you get a cup of Joe. And now here's Joe with the news.
Alrighty. Thank you so much, Chuck. And here we go. Your cup of Joe for the week. Let's start off with a little bit of Crystal Lake news. Of course, the Friday the 13th series, which we talked about last week. The trailer, of course, premiered last week to, I don't know. I didn't hear like a lot of people talking about it one way or the
Too
other.
much of a teaser. It was like 30 seconds. So
Yeah. But it has been announced that you will be able to binge the series, as the entire series or season will be dropped at the exact same time on October 15th. You'll be able to watch all of the episodes. Each episode will be 60 minutes. So, and it will be 8 episodes. So you can watch them all at once if you'd like. Do a little binge day of some Friday the 13th. And perfect timing for it as well, right around Halloween time. So I might wait till Halloween. Is that something we should review? I don't know.
I was thinking that
episodes.
So we already talked about this, but we did, not with the listeners. But I think in October, right before it comes out, we should do Friday the 13th, and then November has a Friday the 13th in it, and maybe we should do the series.
That would be a good idea. I like that. All right, cool.
Nice.
Very cool.
Pencil it in.
Yes. Can you believe it, folks? We are literally 100 days, basically, until Halloween. The countdown has begun. 100 days until Halloween. I know Sam's getting her 100 days of Halloween happy stuff going, which I don't know. I know it's sometime this week. It might be like today for all I know. But of course, with that, the new Halloween decor is unleashing, and Halloween Costumes.com has released their animatronic line, and they got some good ones. I sent one specifically to Todd because I know he would be digging it, but they are doing a Ash animatronic from, of course, Army of Darkness. So you can change his hands from the chainsaw to his, of course, his metal hand. He also can hold the Necronomicon in one hand. That one is definitely, I think, the standout, but they also are doing a Leatherface this year, as well as the clown from Poltergeist as well in animatronic form. And then some of the others they're doing is a 12-foot Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, and Edward Scissorhands, and the other mother from Coraline. So
Ooh, I like that one
yeah,
too.
yeah, there's some good ones this year. So
$350
that
is pricey.
it's pricey, man. Yeah, I mean, but
Looks good, though.
animatronics in general, I feel like these actually look really good. Like some animatronics are really like cheap, especially like the Spirit. Some of the Spirit ones can be pretty cheap, although I feel like they've gotten a lot better in quality over the years. But I feel like the Party City ones are really cheap usually, but these ones do look pretty good. And the Ash one in particular looks really awesome.
I'm looking at it right now. Should I click the pre-order button? It's very nice.
It would look pretty awesome downstairs in that basement, Todd. I gotta say, put it on the credit card, pay it off little by little, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
You know what? I'll make this a company purchase.
There you go.
Business purpose for us.
Yes. So yeah, if you want to check out, they've actually launched 75 new animatronics for this year. So if you want to check out the entire line, you can head to HalloweenCostumes.com. And no, we are not being paid by HalloweenCostumes.com for this advertisement.
But if they want to send a free one, and we'll talk about it every week.
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
we wouldn't be opposed to that. So HalloweenCostumes.com for any and all information regarding those animatronics. The next bit of news here is Dead Meat. Perhaps you know them. Of course, they are a big YouTube channel. I'm not one that really watches them much. Steve, you still watch YouTube. You know
I do,
Dead
but
Meat at all?
I know who they are, but never really watch their stuff.
All right. Well, I bring them up because they're actually doing something kind of cool, and us as independent filmmakers now, I think, will really appreciate this, as they have announced a short film competition where you can submit your short film for a fee of $50, and they will be picking the best 10 short films for a theatrical anthology horror movie release. They are going to be titling this Fresh Meat will be the title of it. And they went on to say, this is our way of finding, highlighting, and amplifying people who can do these things, who already have done them, and helping develop their ideas and make them bigger. We've been there, fresh in Los Angeles, wanting to make movies, having no money. There have been countless meetings to figure out the logistics of how we can make sure filmmakers are fully supported by this. So submissions are going to open up on Saturday, July 25th, and they will close on Monday, August 24th. So if you have a short film currently, or if you want to make a short film within the next month, you have a chance to get your short film into the theaters with this anthology, and perhaps get more eyes on your short film. So pretty cool, and good. And it's only $50 to submit your film if you think it is good enough. So yeah, I'm sure once it goes live, there will be logistics as far as how long, the short film has to be and whatnot, and stuff like that. But yeah, the plan right now is to release it into theaters on October 12th. So yeah, we will keep you guys updated about that. But Steve, Todd, will you be submitting a short film to this?
No, I don't. Not enough time. But that's a really cool idea.
It is. Yeah,
it's good, cool. Good idea for them to make money and then also get some cool stuff out there. Like it.
Definitely. Yep. American Horror Story season 13 has officially announced their release date of September 24th. I don't know if I mentioned this, but Ariana Grande has officially pulled out. She was cast.
I'm out then. I'm out then.
She was officially cast to be in this season, but due to scheduling conflicts, she was not able to do it. But the entire Coven cast is coming back for this one. I saw some promo pictures. Sarah Paulson will be back. Jessica Lange will be back for the first time in a decade, as well as Evan Peters, and everybody is coming back for this. I know it's not enough to get Steve back or Todd back into the mix, or me. Honestly, I'm not even going to. But Sam, I know, is pretty excited for this one, and I think bringing the Coven back is probably the smartest ploy for them, because that was kind of everyone's favorite season. I feel like, not mine personally, but Murder House for me, season 1. But anyone that might be interested, American Horror Story is returning for one final season. And let's see. Oh, and then just one last congratulations to Widow's Bay. Great show. If you have not watched it, 19 Emmy nominations. Great horror comedy show. Highly recommend it. Go and check it out. It was filmed all around here. I'm actually going to be making a trek to some of the filming locations within the next few weeks, I think. So it's on Apple Plus. Go and check it out if you have not already. Please do it. It's such a good show. It needs more eyes on it because it deserves it. And that's it for our news this week. Alrighty, gentlemen. It is now time for some What Watched. So, Todd, let's start with you, buddy.
Thanks.
What you been watching this week?
Thanks, man. All right, I'll start off with we had movie night this weekend with the homies TJ and Brent.
The homies.
Who you can see as the stars of Special Delivery.
Yes.
If you want to buy the Blu-ray, it's still available. Hit us up. Tubi, maybe a month.
Hopefully.
We'll see. Hopefully, we'll see. Fingers crossed. But we watched Obsession, which we'll talk about later. Return of the Living Dead Part 3, which we covered about 6 months ago or so. Still like it. And so I'll talk about this next one. Sleepaway Camp Part 2, Unhappy Campers.
Classic.
I think my favorite in the series, to be honest with you.
And the greatest cover.
Oh, yeah, it's fantastic.
She's got like the Freddy glove in her backpack and the Jason mask. Love it.
Yeah. So basically, there's a new summer camp, and Angela is there. The same Angela from Part 1, but obviously a different actress, played by Pamela Springsteen, Bruce Springsteen's sister.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, I know. And they go to
She would
Thanksgiving.
do a con.
I know, they go to Thanksgiving. Hey, how's it going, brother? And then she talks about that. It's fucking sick. Anyway, she's a camp counselor. No one knows that she's crazy. They talk about like, hey, there was something that happened last year or something, whatever the fucking time frame is. There's something that happened where this girl Angela killed a bunch of camp counselors, and then we heard that she got a sex change because the twist at the end of the first one is she's really a boy because her psycho fucking aunt brainwashed her, and it was just fucking nuts. But so watch that movie. But anyway, Pamela, she's just about having fun. Having good, wholesome fun at camp. You better not be fucking. You better not be drinking. You better not be smoking the reefer. You better not be these two characters that are going to be sexual predators when they when they grow up because they have a camera and they take pictures of naked chicks when they're sleeping and in the shower and when they're changing. Actually, I don't think they will grow up. Do they die? I don't remember. But anyway, so if you break any of her rules, you fucking die. And then she starts killing people and saying, "Oh, I had to send little Johnny home because." She was fornicating with the boys, and I had to send this fucking chick home because she was smoking the reefer. And then the camp counselor's like, "Don't bat." They don't care. Oh, Angela, you're the best. You're the fucking employee of the week. Let's award this to you. Killer kills. Pamela Springsteen is awesome as Angela. There's a ton of nudity in here, and the women look great. The kills are awesome, like I said, and I absolutely love a good murder room, right? Where there's a room where our killer goes and there's victims like lined up in like various states of decay or how they were killed. For example, like this one kid was hung, or these two girls were burned to death in a fire pit and their charred corpses are there. It's so much fun. And then, it's easy to get along here, man. You just don't do any of those things. You don't fuck around, and you live, unfortunately. These kids, man, they're raging hormones. They're fucking, they're drinking, they're smoking, they're partying, and Angela doesn't like it, so she kills them all off. And then that'll lead us into Part 3 because Angela survives. Spoiler. And then she takes off and she's going to end up in another camp. What's that called? Teenage Wasteland, I believe. This third one. I give this one a 4 out of 5. It's fun. It's great. It's better than the first one, I think. And I think it's the best in the trilogy. I've never seen it. There's 2 others or 1 other besides the 3, right? Return to Sleepaway Camp and maybe another one.
Yeah, I think there's another one and then
a 2. Yeah, I think there's
like a requel.
There's at least 4.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think the newest one has Felissa Rose.
Spoiler, yes.
That's a spoiler? Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, anyway, it's 4 out of 5. I really like it. And I watched it on the Screen Factory Blu-ray, which is a really cool edition. Or they just released a 4K of it too if you're a 4K guy. So pick it up.
Have you ever seen Summer Camp Nightmare? Another 80s. I would
Summer
guide you
Camp
to it.
Nightmare.
Check it out sometime. Very
Summer
80s,
Camp
very
Nightmare.
80s movie, and it's
Oh,
like
1987, our birth
interesting.
year.
Yes, yes.
A group of campers revolt against their strict camp director and take over the camp for themselves. Interesting.
Yes, it's like kind of horror, but yeah, I don't know. I would recommend it.
Nowhere to stream. I gotta find it.
It's a fun one. I used to have the VHS as a kid, and I'd watch it a lot. But I don't even. I think you can find it on YouTube. Actually, I think the whole movie
Oh,
might
okay,
be on
nice.
YouTube. Yeah. I guess I'll go next. Based on Steve's recommendation, I watched a 2026 release, a movie called Saccharin. This one is about a young girl who is overweight. She, she's been struggling with her weight and she wants to lose weight. One of her friends lends her to, shows her like a diet pill that she doesn't really know much about. So she starts like taking this pill. She's losing some weight. She works at a like lab where they do like autopsies and stuff like that. So she opens up the pill and she does some tests on it. She realized that the pill is literally just human ash, that she is ingesting human ash, and that is what is making her lose weight. She doesn't understand why, but she knows that she enjoys losing weight because there's a little hottie at her fitness club that she has a big crush on, that she's like, oh, if I lose more weight, this instructor might pay more attention to me. So she starts burning up bodies from her autopsy. Well, one in particular, she starts burning up a body for the ash, and that body basically starts haunting her. And that's all I'll say about it. Really liked the idea of this one. I thought it was really kind of cool. Like Steve had said, I think last week, it's sort of like a thinner like movie, like a new like adaptation of Thinner in some ways, although it's not really a curse. But yeah, man, I know like what the director obviously was going for here, like sort of with the whole like diet craze and sort of like love the skin you're in and stuff like that. I thought it was just okay. Like it didn't like blow me away or anything like that. I thought there was like some really like cool moments, but I don't know. There was just like, I don't know. I just wanted more sort of, I guess, with like the haunting scenes and this like Bertha character is what they call her, that is haunting her, like Big Bertha. I wanted more with that. And I just feel like it had potential to be like really, really creepy. And to me, it just like never sort of got there. But I think it's definitely like interesting and it's definitely pretty unique. And I definitely think it is worth like a one-time watch. It's just not something I see myself revisiting, but I'm glad I watched it and I think it's pretty solid. I give it a 3 out of 5. And you can check it out. It's streaming for, I don't know. Is it streaming anywhere free? I don't think so.
It was VOD when I got it.
Yeah, VOD. Yeah. So you can check it out. It's like $4 to rent. So that's Saccharin from this year.
Awesome. Speaking of VOD, I had credits on my VOD account as part of a promotion. So I watched 2 VOD films this week. The first one is a 2026 film that is called Killer Whale. So Killer Whale is the story of a girl, and she used to work with killer whales a long time ago. And then 7 years later, she's working at like a diner, and her boyfriend goes to visit her, and they're like all lovey and stuff. And he gives her a necklace with a little, I think it has a whale on it, and she's all like, smitten with him. But all of a sudden, someone comes in and does an armed robbery, and her boyfriend gets killed in the process. Story takes place a year later. Her friend, she's an influencer, and she has money now, so she decides to take her on a trip to see that whale that she used to work with like 8 years prior, because they're going to close the zoo where that whale was like being held. And she goes there and it's super decrepit and she feels bad about the whale. And there's kind of this emotional connection between her and the whale. And you might be wondering, oh, cool, where does it go from there? Well, I'll tell you. That whole thing, absolutely not integral to the plot. It just completely moves on to another whale for the rest of the movie. It makes no fucking sense whatsoever. So she leaves the zoo. She goes on an expedition in like a cove with a tour guide, and the boat gets hit by a whale, another whale. Tour guide dies, and it's basically two girls that are stuck there. At first on the boat and then on a rock, and the rest of the movie is just them on the rock trying to figure out how to get off. And there's really not much more to it than that. This movie is not good. I like the two women who are like in the story, so at least there was that because you spend a lot of time with the two of them basically just standing on a rock. Uh, and like it's cool that it's a killer whale as opposed to a shark, but that's really where this film like there's nothing else that works. The kills are almost all off screen. The story gets super fucking ridiculous. Like I said, they spend an entire like portion of the movie, which I thought was the most interesting part of the movie, and it means absolutely fucking nothing to the rest of the movie. Like, you'd think that relationship she has with that other killer whale would like be a big story plot, and it really isn't. Yeah, this film's just a fucking mess. It's kind of like this year's The Requin, which I know Todd is a big fan of. It's just not good. I would not recommend it. I give it 1 out of 5 stars. So that's Killer Whale 2026, which you can watch currently on VOD. But if you're gonna watch it, I think you should wait for streaming, and I wouldn't even recommend it at
You keep the requin out of your dirty mouth.
that.
That's the only thing. I don't even know what to say. Delete that. All right. My follow-up is thanks to Slasher Dude, one of our buddies. And he gave me the heads up that Criminally Insane Part 2 was on sale on, I think, Vinegar Syndrome Blu-ray. And having liked Criminally Insane Part 1, decided to pick it up. So this one is about Ethel. In the first movie, she goes on a rampage because she's a big girl. She likes eating, and everyone's like, "Stop fucking eating, Ethel!" And they lock up the food. She just gets fucking pissed and kills everybody, right? So she's in an insane asylum. It's about 10 years later, something like that. And due to budget cuts, man, they're letting anybody out that hasn't attacked any other patients or staff members in X amount of years. Even though she killed like 7 fucking people. But hey, what are you gonna do? Let her out. Good behavior, I guess. So she goes to a halfway house manned by this lady that she starts calling her grandma, even though it's not. And then people didn't learn, man. They're trying to control her eating. Let Ethel eat. And she starts killing people. They're feeding her like fucking broth, dude. No one wants to eat broth. Put some fucking pieces of chunks of chicken in it or some noodles at least, man. She's eating fucking broth. The cast of characters is fucking weird. There's another dude there that's a murderer. Like, why are we letting all these murderers out of prison? First off, the problem with this one though, it does what Silent Night, Deadly Night 2 did, where it shows a fuck ton of recap of the first one. Like Ethel will just be sitting there zoning out, and then we'll see a scene from the first movie, and then she'll move, and then that's like, come on. We saw every single kill from the first movie, and maybe there's 30 minutes of footage for the second movie in this one. So, and then when we see that, it's all shot on tape, and I love shot on video stuff, man. It just has a good look for me, but it's just very amateurish. The edit is very poor, and that's speaking for someone that just made a fuck ton of edits wrong on our movie. So, it sucks that it was so shoddy and spotty with this one. And then there's scenes where I don't even know what's going on or what the purpose is. Ethel will be standing there. She'll start smiling and spinning in a circle and stop. She'll go look at a flower. She'll go walk up to something. You can tell this wasn't her house because like dogs were barking at her that live with her and shit. So like they could have put the dog up for the shot. The dog runs in, fucking yapping at her. It's so funny, but yeah, it's not a good movie. I give it 2 out of 5. I'll hold on to the Blu-ray just because it looks nice next to the other one. But if you're a fan of Part 1, you don't need to see this one because you already watched it.
All righty. All right, my last one tonight is a movie from 2003, a movie called Identity. This one is about basically a group of people who all some way somehow end up at this motel on a very rainy night by different circumstances, but the roads end up being flooded, so they're all sort of trapped at this motel. And one by one, people start being murdered at the hotel, and they are trying to figure out who the murderer is. I had actually seen this one when it first came out in theaters, and I remember hating the twist when I first saw this in theaters. But now, as an adult, I fucking love the twist, and I think it's brilliant. So I did a complete 180 on this movie from like my youth to my adulthood. It's just, yeah, man, I love this movie now. It's so good. Sam had never seen it. And we were like looking for something to watch, and it like popped up on, I think it was Amazon Prime. And I was like, oh, I was like, and she loves John Cusack. So I was like, oh, we should watch this. I think you'll really like it. And she ended up really liking it too. And it's like a twist you just never see coming either, really. Like, now that once you know the twist, I think like you'll be like, obviously the breadcrumbs are there. But it's such a good movie. It's a great cast. Ray Liotta's in there, John Cusack.
Jake Busey's, right?
Jake Busey's in it too. Yep, he plays one of the convicts, and there's a bunch of other sort of Stokely from The Faculty. She's sort of like the outcast, gothy type girl, I guess. She's in there amongst others. But yeah, really good cast, like really cool sort of like who done it, and then just like an insane twist. If you've never seen it, like, and you don't know the twist, don't look anything up, because if the twist gets spoiled for you and you've never seen it, like it just isn't going to hit the same. But yeah, I mean, I really love it. It's a great movie. I give it a 4 out of 5. Check it out. It's on Amazon Prime currently.
Is this one where a little kid screams, "Whores don't deserve second chances"?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is. Yes. That's actually at the end.
All right, so my final one this week is a 2025 film. I actually thought it was 2026 when I watched it, but it turns out it got released in late November 2025, and that is The Fetus, which I watched on VOD, like I said before. This one stars Lauren Lavera and Bill Moseley. So this is the story of Lauren Lavera. She's young, she's hot, she's fucking her boyfriend, and they're going at it pretty hard. And all of a sudden, her boyfriend, as soon as he's done, he goes to the bathroom and he realizes he tore the condom. But he's a piece of shit and he doesn't tell her. So he just throws it into the garbage can and thinks nothing of it. The next day, she goes to the hospital for some other routine thing. And the doctor's like, "Hey, you're pregnant." And she's like, "That's impossible. We wear condoms." He's like, "Well, have you checked the garbage cans? Like, is there any evidence?" She's like, she goes home, checks the garbage can. There's that broken condom. And
hold up, she's pregnant off of the night before.
Yeah, but there's a reason.
The condom's still in the phone. Okay,
there's a reason for this.
Sorry.
So it is the next day. That's specific to the story. So anyway, she finds out that he's been doing this a few times, and he doesn't give a shit. So his response, I'm going to go to the living room and start looking at Tinder because I don't want a baby. So fuck you. So after a lot of crying and stuff and her passing out, she convinces him to go to her father because he had always warned her that if ever she got pregnant, she needed to tell him immediately because there's some kind of weird shit that might happen. So she goes to see her father, played by Bill Moseley, and he's like, "Oh my God, this is not good. We got to figure something out." And almost immediately, and I'm not even fucking kidding here, the fetus pops out of her vagina and starts feeding on people and then starts killing people. And it turns out just this whole devil thing, and her dad made like a deal with the devil and all that stuff. And I won't go too much more into it because it is still pretty new. This movie is like okay. I fucking love Lauren Lavera. I think she's great. And Bill Moseley is okay, but he plays a blind guy, and he's probably like the worst blind performance I've ever seen. Like, he doesn't look blind whatsoever. Like, he's constantly like looking where he's supposed to be looking and stuff like that. So that didn't really work out. There are some great effects and creatures. However, there are also some bad ones because they do use CGI at times, and it looks pretty fucking awful. I laughed every time the fetus would like attack. Like, it's always stuck to the umbilical cord, so it's like a fucking just like a yo-yo. It's like she attacks, then it goes right back into her vagina. It's kind of funny. My biggest issue with it, though, is that the boyfriend character, who they establish at the beginning as being such a big piece of shit, they make out to be the hero of the story. And that doesn't make sense to me. Like, what the fuck? Why the hell would you tell me he's like this horrible douchebag who like is cutting and then you want me to like him? Like, no fucking way. So that's a big problem to me, and it hurts the whole thing overall. But still a decent film. It's got some interesting elements. Like I said, the creatures are cool. So I think it's worth checking out once it goes on streaming. So that is 2025's The Fetus. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars.
Alrighty. And where was that available?
VOD right now.
VOD. Okay, cool.
Yeah, but I wait for streaming on this one.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Thanks. Alrighty, gentlemen. Todd. I almost watched Hip Hop Locos today. And I just couldn't bring myself to sit down.
You just got to put it on, man.
I really just gotta pull the Band-Aid and watch it. I know.
Watch Borderlack.
Oh yeah. I
good,
forgot
man.
about. I always forget which ones. I'm like, and I don't want to keep like asking. What?
That's the only 2.
All right, cool.
You should do Hip Hop Locals and then Cleanse the Palate with Vortilac.
Cleanse the Palate with Vortilac.
Yeah, Vortilac's good.
All right, cool. All right, Todd. Well, I bring that up because that was my punishment. My punishments for losing trivia, but it's a new quarter.
Yes, it is.
And the scores are fresh. So remind the folks, what are the current scores for trivia?
Myself in the lead with 7 to Joe's 4 to Steve's 1 for Q3 week 3 or game 3. I don't know if it's week 3 or not, but fuck it. Who's going first?
I'll go first.
Oh, I'll go first. Just
Oh.
kidding. Go first.
No, me.
Go.
Me.
Take it.
Okay. The movie Obsession.
Yes,
seen
we're
it.
reviewing it tonight,
One
so
Wish Willow.
hopefully you were paying attention.
Music
very
store.
closely. Oh, Sam actually just got back from LA, and she was literally right down the street from the place where he bought the One Wish Willow, and she
Oh,
didn't
really?
realize it. She didn't realize it until she got home. So she just
Mm.
I was like, oh man, that would have been awesome. And she didn't go to the Michael Myers house or the
Fucking
Freddy
sucks,
house.
dude.
I'm like, what are you
Michael Myers
doing,
shit's
girl?
all in the same street practically.
I know, that's what I told her, but she didn't want to go
Idiot.
alone, I guess. And
I
she's
get
like,
it.
well, it's an excuse to go back, I guess, with me now.
Yeah.
And we
Mhm.
and the Thriller House, the Michael Jackson Thriller House is pretty close by there too.
Nice.
I saw.
Back to the Future, Marty's house right
Yeah.
there too.
Same street. No.
Do it all.
She
do it all.
obviously wanted to go most to the Nope filming location.
Of course.
in the desert.
No, the Fry's, the electronics store they go
Oh,
into to
okay.
like buy the stuff, and then I think the burger joint they eat at or something.
Cool.
But anyway, all right, I'll go first. So Obsession.
Seen it.
Yes. Our lead character, of course, his name is Bear,
Mhm.
but that's just his nickname.
Baron.
What is Bear's actual name? Yes, you got it, Todd. It is Baron.
Therein. All right, I'll go. Okay. We have I'm gonna give you a loose description of the plot. Okay. Oh, I'm proud to say that the trivia book is done.
Yes.
We're in the editing phase now, and the homie
I'm
Corey's
gonna use
helping
the
me
book for trivia.
Well, I think I have the advantage.
Might-
Corey's helped me a ton, and I love that guy. So thank you
Nice.
very much. But anyway, this is question number 425. All right. An Englishman pretends to be a Texan living in England that convinces a grieving man to stay with him and let him eat him slowly.
It's Feed Me.
Correct.
yes, we saw that. We
Well,
reviewed
we
it.
reviewed
Did
that.
we? It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a good movie.
Good
Yeah.
movie.
I remember it being good.
Yeah, and that star reached out to me after.
Did you ever get something for
Oh,
it?
that's right.
No, he ghosted me once.
When she said, "Yeah, I want one."
yeah.
We
Anyway.
always get ghosted after, like, we got ghosted by Radio Silence after, like, we
Mhm.
interviewed them for Ready or Not, and then once they blew up, then we got ghosted.
Mm.
It happens.
It's all right.
It is
We'll,
the way
we'll
it is.
accept if you want to come back, though.
Yeah.
You can. We'll let you back.
Oh
Right.
shit! Someone's calling me. Oh shit! It's
Oh.
Radio Silence.
All right. So first one is guess the movie based off the quote.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
your mother sucks cocks in there.
Yes.
You guys ready?
Mhm.
Yes.
Me and
This-
Todd's first date.
This is my this is my best friend. By best friend, I mean the occasionally grunt and stare awkward at each other. We even have almost conversations sometimes.
Oh, Warm Bodies.
Correct.
Nice.
Mm.
That's R in that one dude.
Yeah, R and
I
M.
forget his name. What's his name? What's the actor's name though? I like him a lot.
Oh fuck. Colin. No, I think that's his
What were you gonna say?
Nicholas Holt?
No, the other
the
one.
guy reminds me of Colin in What We Do in the Shadows because
He's in Hot Tub Time Machine.
He is, yeah.
Yes.
Cardell.
I don't remember.
Rob Corddry.
Yeah,
I don't
Rob.
know.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Is it?
Yeah, Rob
Okay.
something. Yeah.
Something. something or other. All right, Joe.
All right, 3 letterbox reviews. Can you guess the movie?
Yes.
How are the jump scares so stupid yet so effective?
Hmm.
All right. Number 2. This is a masterful concoction of awkward hilarity and vivid horror, using the mix in order to craft sequences of profound terror and genuine laughs. From frame one, the conviction by these 2 actors is oddly detailed and naturalistic, only adding to the shivering and indelible atmosphere of the entire film.
It's got a Joe review written all over it.
It's not.
Okay. It sounds like it's something you would write. I have no clue.
No.
Nothing.
Okay. And number 3, The Blair Witch Project and The Office. If The Blair Witch Project and The Office had a baby, it would be.
It's
What We Do in the Shadows?
Incorrect.
It's fuck. What the hell's the name of the movie?
Blair Witch Project and The Office had a baby.
God damn it.
Mhm.
Look at his mind churning.
Yeah, I know exactly what movie it is.
Squeaky Wheels.
I know who directed it. I know like all
Who
the
directed
other
it?
stuff. I'm not gonna tell you.
Why? I help everybody else.
Yeah, but you're doing good tonight. So
I will tell. I can tell you if you want a hint. It is a franchise.
oh, that
Is
is
it a
not
franchise?
okay. Nope.
Oh.
I thought it was
Yeah,
the
but-
one by
What
There
was
have been
that?
multiple. There have been multiple movies and a TV show.
Multiple movies and a TV show. I'm thinking mockumentary.
it's not what we did. So
I know. What were you thinking though? If it's clearly not
I was
that one.
thinking of the one with oh my god, no, I forgot his name because I'm just
Well,
blanking
who was the
today.
director?
That's what I'm forgetting. The guy did
Oh, you forget
Supergirl and he wrote Dawn of the Dead.
Zack
and-
Snyder?
No, the one who wrote it,
James Gunn?
James Gunn. I thought it was the that
We
one in
have
an office
reviewed-
building.
I don't
We
even know what the fuck you're
reviewed-
talking- Oh, Belko Experiment?
Belko,
That's what you're
yeah,
talking about?
that's what I thought. I thought it was Belko Experiment.
I love Belko.
I'm pretty sure we've reviewed both of the movies that have released in this.
Okay, so Office meets what again?
The Blair Witch Project.
Blair Witch Project.
hmm
Um,
And jump scares that are so stupid yet so effective.
stupid and effective. I can't
And
think of any.
a
fucking
masterful concoction of awkward hilarity.
names.
And a fucking TV show. That's what's really throwing me off here.
Mhm.
Mhm,
There aren't a
mhm,
ton
mhm,
of horror TV shows.
mhm. I have no idea.
I mean, either.
Okay. It's a movie we all know and love. A movie called Creep.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Yeah.
Dang, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, it does.
Dang. Good one. Okay. Match the killer to the film.
Ooh.
The killer's name is Terry.
Oh, it's
Terry?
I'm having a rough day today.
You're
Yes,
fucking
so
need
am
to
I.
figure it out.
Terry.
Yes, it's
Terry Benedict, Ocean's 11.
No.
Terry.
God damn it. I
Just one of
can't
the
I can't think of
guys.
the fucking name.
Okay. If you pass, Steve, I'm gonna give another hint for it.
Yeah,
So
I'll
you
take
gotta
it.
you gotta get ready. You passing on this first pass?
Yes.
Okay. His name is Terry, or is it Todd?
Yeah, it's exactly the movie I'm thinking about too. It's the fucking
Oh man, you got it.
I
It's
know
in
it. I
there.
know it. I just
It's
I
in
can't think of
there.
titles today.
We watched it. We covered it.
Yeah, we did.
I'll give you one more theme. I mean, Steve has it just had
we're
a title.
good.
We're good?
No more.
No more?
It's
It's one of the rare. I'll give you 2 seconds. One of the rare Thanksgiving themed movies.
yeah.
Oh, Blood Rage.
Exactly.
God damn it! I knew it from the bit. Terry. As soon as you said Terry, I knew. I don't know what it is.
That's not cranberry sauce.
I love that movie, man.
I'm like choking hard this quarter.
What was that? What was
you
the
got a good
other
lead.
title for that movie?
Terror at something woods.
Yeah.
Something.
I know it had like another title. I
Yeah,
thought it was just
horror
a
something
one-word
woods.
title.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
Shadow
Ted
Woods or
Raimi
something.
also in the bathroom in the beginning of that movie.
Is he Ted Raimi?
Yeah, yeah.
Huh.
He's in it for like 2 seconds. He's like in the bathroom, like at the intro of the movie.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Terry. All
All
right,
right.
who's up? Oh,
Me.
Stevie.
Cole Sprouse
No,
plays Frankenstein's monster in Lisa Frankenstein.
watch it.
In what non-horror movie does he also play a character who names himself Frankenstein?
Oh, Big Daddy.
Todd got it.
Oh,
Big Daddy. He had quite the line at Whorehound.
Yeah.
All the ladies love him.
hmm.
All right, back to Joseph.
To me.
Yep.
All right. Guess the movie based off the IMDb information. This movie was released in the year 1987 with an R rating, clocking in at 1 hour and 32 minutes. Director. Actually, let me save the director because you guys might give it away. But let's go with the cast. Philip Dorr.
Mm-mm.
No?
Billy
What
D.
about-
No.
What about this one? You'll definitely know this one. Maltby Napoleon.
That's
He
great.
owes me $10.
Huh?
He's in
All right.
Borderline.
What about this one? Tyrone Tonto.
Honto. No.
Okay. David Holbrook.
Sounds like a
Sounds
standard
familiar,
name.
but yeah.
Isn't David
Don-
Holbrook like a current actor?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Don
Holbrook.
Harvey.
Nope.
Nope.
Paige Hannah.
Mm-mm.
Daniel Beer.
Nope.
Okay.
Can you name the cast and crew too? Like the
And
the key
Dominic
grip?
John.
Dominic John. No.
No.
Tommy J.
Director. Michael Gornick.
Oh,
Tagline.
I'm not even gonna tell Steve that you know the name, right?
I do. I
Okay.
do. I know
Tagline.
exactly what it is, actually.
Good to the last gasp.
Fucking Michael Gornick of fucking Dawn of the Dead fame, right?
Tagline 2. When the curtain goes up, the terror begins.
It's not popcorn.
Not popcorn. Todd, would you like a guess?
No. Continue.
That's all I got.
Michael Gornick.
I can give you I'll give you one more actor.
Gornick.
George
Yeah.
Kennedy.
I don't know who that is either.
No? George Kennedy's he's a known
just
actor.
saw Gornick.
He was
at
in
Con, man.
he was in the Naked Gun series.
I have no idea on this one.
No. Okay. I'll give you one more.
Uh,
Tom Savini.
Tommy S. Tommy S.
He's in a
Directed
lot
by
of
Michael
stuff.
Gornick. He's in a ton of shit, dude.
Um,
I started watching Sky Sharks, which we're covering.
Yep.
Look at the credits. I could have swore I saw Tom Savini's name pop up, but I can't find it in Letterboxd.
Oh, I forgot to give you the categories too. Categorized as dark comedy, dark fantasy, monster horror, supernatural horror, and fantasy.
I have no fucking clue.
yeah, I don't either.
No.
Jack the
okay.
Ripper.
Well, Tom Savini being probably the biggest actor, honestly, in this one. And he plays the Creeper from
Oh.
Creepshow 2.
Really?
Oh, I didn't know Michael Gornick directed that.
Yeah, neither did I.
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, okay, cool.
Mhm.
Good little trivia piece there.
There you go.
No, I did. I
Alright.
didn't know that because he was at Living Dead Weekend. And
I thought maybe you would
Starting to creepier.
recognize like the names because it was creepier. So like I was a lot of those actors, like I mentioned.
Which
were
one's
at
the one
that
that
creepier.
played in the Chief Woodenhead? And he
Yeah,
got
that's
to
why
play
I
in,
said it. It was David not David Holbrook. I literally just said his name. Upon it's right here.
That's the guy
Chief
from
Woodenhead
From that
is
really great,
Mindhunters.
Mindhunter. That was a great show.
Yeah.
So good, man. They
It's too bad.
canceled it.
Yeah, it's too bad
Sad.
they canceled it.
They were building up that new serial killer too. That
Yeah,
whole
I know.
season. Man, great performances all around.
Yep.
All right, my turn. Or
Yep.
are you looking up some? Okay. Last question here. In what film can you find the murderer's family called the Buckners? In what film can you find the murderer's family called
Buckners.
the Buckners?
Ooh,
The fucking
I don't know.
Buckners.
The Buckners.
the fucking Buckners.
Yeah, well, that's spoiler.
The fucking fuckner slang.
The
What film?
Buckners.
The Buckners. Yep.
It's not.
In a film
ringing a
we
bell.
covered.
Oh,
Really?
In a film we covered.
wrong turn.
No, but I like your thought process. And what film can you find The Buckners, Murder's Family?
The Buckner.
I think we covered it probably last year.
Really?
Yeah, I think. I don't know. Fuck it. Steve's the librarian.
2001 Maniacs.
No, love the thought.
Okay.
Love the thought. The Buckners. Steve, anything?
I can't think. I don't know. Cabin Fever.
Oh, you're so close. You have no idea how close you are to this.
Oh.
Joe got 2 guesses, so if you
Yeah,
want
I'm
to
trying
take
to think
a
what
shot.
else I would.
You're so close.
He said Wrong Turn already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Buckners.
No, that's it.
2011's The Cabin in the Woods. The Buckners come. They're the ones that are released
That's
to
right.
fight.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
They're the redneck
backwoods family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't guess that because I don't associate it with the murder's
Yeah.
family. So
Good movie. Did we cover that last year? Was that a last year?
we
film?
did, yeah.
Nice.
All right. Last one for tonight. Thank God, because I need to be put out of my misery.
I know. I'm struggling.
Guess the movie based off the parental guide. Sex and nudity.
Oh yeah.
A naked-looking dead man appears in the film 2 times.
Oh, twice.
Yeah.
two cocks.
Violence and gore. A woman smashes another woman's face with a rock.
That'll happen.
Profanity.
Happens tonight.
It does.
Although it's a brick. But
Right.
It's made of time.
Profanity. Shit is used twice. Some blasphemy is
How
used.
dare they? How dare
Oh.
they say shit twice?
Alcohol, drugs, and smoking. Infrequent portrayals of alcohol and tobacco use in a recreational context. Not much going on here, but let's get into some stuff that should give it away.
Okay.
Frightening and intense scenes. The beginning of the movie shows an 8-year-old boy going through an exorcism. He foams at the mouth. You can hear bones cracking, and at one point his whole body forms into an inhuman shape. Very disturbing.
wow.
Very disturbing.
Yep.
At the beginning.
Well, that's
of
what
the
it says.
You going more?
Nope, that's the last one. I'll give you guys one more if you guys don't.
I'm thinking Constantine.
Wrong.
Ah,
I mean, the first thing that comes to my mind would be the witch, but
It is
I
not the
don't think
witch
it is.
either.
I don't know.
And let's see. What can I give you guys? That
Constantine.
I
Okay,
feel like
yeah.
that should be a memorable scene.
in the beginning of the movie, a little kid runs to the bathroom scared, gets in the bathtub, and the handles start turning by itself, and
Oh.
blood comes streaming down from the shower head, and it is loud.
Wow.
Found distributing by some viewers.
Huh. I did
Sounds
not
cool, but no.
ringing a
no-
bell.
Yeah, no
I'm
guesses.
pretty sure we've covered this one.
Oh.
Covered this.
Fairly
Sounds
sure.
like one of those like Conjuring type movies, maybe. Insidious, but it's not.
I got none.
You
Can
guys
you
give
give
up?
us can you give us a decade?
It's in the 2020s.
Oh,
2020s.
new movie.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it the movie?
Not as much of a giveaway anymore now that we're 6 years in, though.
I know. Yeah.
Was it the movie where that kid hears like ghosts in the wall
No,
and then like his mom's cheating on him?
it's not that one. No.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I got nothing.
All right, Joe, you're on
Oh.
the right track before. It is The Conjuring. The devil
Oh.
made me do it.
Okay.
Shoot, I don't
Nice.
remember it.
I
at
don't
all.
even remember that. Yeah.
They always do that one beginning scene that's like,
Mm.
Yeah.
that was the scene in the
Yeah.
first.
That's the one where he turns into
that's
Jack Torrance, right?
Yes. Right?
No,
No.
it's
yes.
the one.
Yeah, he
yeah.
does.
Okay.
No, is that the no? That's
That's
yeah.
Jack Torrance,
So
right?
Yeah, yes,
the
that
boy
is
getting
Jack Torrance
possessed
one.
is the haunting in Connecticut, like that story,
Yes.
but they only show like the first,
Yeah.
7 minutes or whatever.
Yeah,
Alright.
that one. I tried to forget about that one anyway. It's the worst.
Honestly,
The worst.
it's not great, but it's actually not as bad as I remember when I rewatched when we did The Conjuring last year for the last one.
Mhm.
So I was surprised.
Very
It's just
nice.
compared to the others, they're like it stands out.
Mhm. All right, 3 for me, 1 for the boys, which brings us to 10 for myself. Joe 5, Steve 2 for Q3. Obsession time.
Yes. It is time, ladies and gentlemen, for our main event of the evening. 2026's Obsession. Although it says 2025 on here. But
probably a festival, maybe?
Yeah, probably festivals. All right. Directed by Curry Barker. And starring Cooper Tomlinson, Megan Lawless, Andy Richter, Michael Johnston, and Indy Navarrete as Nikki. Plot: Baron Bear Bailey breaks a novelty charm to force his coworker Nikki Freeman to love him, but the supernatural compulsion warps her mind into violent obsession, trapping him in a nightmare he cannot wish away. Ooh. Spooky. Todd, this movie, obviously the biggest horror movie of the year, made a ton of money. This is the movie everyone is talking about. $750,000 budget, ended up grossing, I think close to 300 million. It's still playing at my theater, which is insane. Yeah. Like 11 weeks later. This movie released May 15th. And here we are 2 months later, still playing in theaters. It's really the little movie that just would not and does not want to give up. Why? We're going to discuss it, I guess. So why has this movie why are people obsessed with Obsession? Before we get into that, though, Todd, let us hear a little more about Obsession.
All right, so we open up in a diner. We meet Bear. He's practicing how to tell his feelings to the girl that he likes. He's talking to he's talking to a waitress. He's there with his buddy, and the buddy's like, "Dude, you cannot fucking tell her all this sappy shit. Just ask her out when it's the right time." We learn that Bear is he's kind of a pussy, man. Like, I don't know how else to describe him. He's painfully unconfident, right? And he's a good-looking kid. He's a good-looking kid. You got a house, Bear, in this economy, and you're like 25 years old. You got a house, you got a good job, you got good friends. Fucking go to the gym, get a little pump on, put your big boy pants on, and ask the chick out. But this guy is painfully just socially awkward with this chick, man. He comes home, he finds his cat deceased. It overdosed on some pills, which we'll talk about that. Why is this in here? Just for a shock? Is that it? Is that what we're doing? Anyway, he's got this massive crush on his coworker named Nikki, right? And they both work at this music store where every fucking young adult works in this city. They're all working at this music store. Music school, schools or stores aren't that fucking crowded, people. They're not this crowded. None of them. My kids used to do that. None of them. Anyway, a little hippie shop with like and all that stuff. They're just hanging out. But anyway, he wants to get something for Nikki because he's in love with her, and she loses like a personal item, whatever. So he goes to this like oddity shop, one of those hippie shops where you can find rocks that will like correct your energy or some bullshit, right? He goes in there, he sees One Wish Willow, which is like a novelty thing. Hey, you do this, you break it, you make a wish, and your wish will come true. He pussies out, asking her out, right? So he gets that, he uses the gift on himself, saying, I wish Nikki was in love with me or whatever. And then immediately Nikki's all over him, dude. But it's kind of awkward. It's not like she's like, oh, hey, Bear, you want to go out? She's like, now she can't really control herself. Her emotion, her motor functions are weird. Her thoughts are scattered. And of course, Bear, he's into it. Immediately starts dating her, banging her, going out. His friends are like, dude, this is fucking weird. She had like wanted nothing to do with you. Now you guys are in love and you're fucking and shit. And then we follow along as maybe this wish was a little bit nefarious. Maybe that device was maybe a little bit evil or something. And now Bear's trying to figure out like how to get out of the situation while Nikki's over the top crazy infatuated with him to the point of violence. So obviously, like Joe mentioned, huge fucking movie. Lots of talk, the best movie in a while, people are saying. I respect the hustle, man. Great job to Curry and crew. Because, like Joe mentioned again, small budget and they fucking knocked it out of the park. The film is polished. The acting is fucking great, especially Nikki, but Bear does a great job too because I can't stand the guy, so his fucking acting is on point. But Nikki, she steals the show. Oh my gosh, the actress killed it. Do I think it's like the best movie in a long time? Not even close. I think it's very predictable where it's going to go. Some of the choices are there, in my opinion, just to be there and to do something like the cat stuff. And for example, um, and yeah, but I really enjoyed it and I had a good time with it. And that has a lot to do with the direction and the cast because everyone killed it in this movie. So, but yeah, I liked it, but a lot to discuss and I'm looking forward to discussing it. So, what do you guys think?
Yeah, so I saw this on opening weekend back in May, and like when I left the theater, I was like, I was really good. But and not knowing where this movie would go and the trajectory it would take. But for some reason, I found myself like thinking about it a lot. Like days and like weeks later. So I went back and saw it in theaters again probably a few weeks ago now, and the theater was still packed, which is, which was kind of crazy. 8 weeks later or whatever, but it's great. I found myself liking it better on a repeat watch, and then I watched it again at home, and that solidified it for me that yeah, this is like a great movie. Is it something special plot wise? No, but I think it is Indy Navarrete, if I'm saying her name right. Her performance is what makes this movie special. Obviously, she obviously is just a star, and clearly she's going to get a lot of work. Now it's crazy to think she only got $20,000 to make this movie, and now her life is about to change for sure, which is awesome. Awesome to see. Yeah, man, I really, really like this movie. There's so much, I guess, like little stuff, like, to discuss. And we'll get into it. So I don't want to say too much. But yeah, man, I think this movie's great. It's definitely one of my favorites of the year. I'm going to have to rewatch other movies to see if it's my number one, but it's definitely hanging up there because it's one I think that has fantastic rewatchability. It's a movie that like there are certain movies I'll watch and I'll really like, and I'll be like, yeah, like I really like that, but like I'm not like super excited to like rewatch it. This movie, I was really excited to go back and rewatch. I mean, I think that says a lot. So yeah.
So I saw this one late, and I thought it would get almost ruined because the hype was so fucking high by the time I watched it that I'm like, there's no way this movie will live up to that hype. Honestly, it kind of does, in my opinion. It's an incredible movie. Like, there are a lot of great things in this movie. I mean, is it perfect? No. Is it one of the best movies of the decade so far? It's up there, but not like, I don't even know if it's top five. I've seen some great movies, Sinners last year and The Substance and all that stuff, but it's fucking solid. And I really appreciate this movie, especially that it was made on such a low budget. I had actually seen Milk and Cereal, so Curry Barker's other film. I didn't think it was that good, to be honest. But holy shit, did he improve with
Agreed.
this one?
But I would highly recommend, and I didn't even know he directed this until after I saw Obsession, but I saw this short film years ago. It's a movie called The Chair, and you can watch it on YouTube, and it's really good. And it's early Curry Barker, and you can see, obviously his progression as a filmmaker. But I would highly recommend people going back and watching that one.
Nice. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. And yeah, a lot of what like you guys said is would say the same thing. Indy is fucking fantastic. I think she put in the performance of the year so far. I really don't see anyone topping it, to be honest. But who knows? Still a lot of year left. I do agree with Todd though with the cat. I didn't like it. I need like I don't like animal deaths ever. But if you're gonna kill an animal, it needs to lead somewhere really like.
But does it?
It doesn't, because fuck the cat theory. I don't like
the
it.
cat theory. Todd, have you heard about the cat theory?
No.
So there is a. Well, Steve, let Steve finish his talk, and then I'll get in. We'll talk about the cat theory.
Yeah. So fuck the cat theory, and but yeah, the thing that I think the most about this movie is how it's almost like a supernatural film without really being supernatural, but a little bit supernatural at the same time, and it also captured what I like to call like young love, like teenage love in a realistic way. In a way, like, I don't know, like I feel like when I was that age, I'd do similar things. And I'll talk about specifically later what I mean by that. But the movie was just like really well put together and rewatchable, like Joe said. So yeah, I really, really enjoyed this one.
Let's hear this cat theory.
The cat theory. So I give no credence to this cat theory at all, but there has become quite a thing online about it. And the theory is that the cat's soul is inside of Nikki, and that's why she acts the way she does. So when she acts very
The cat's
cat-like.
dead before Nikki is even in the
the
picture
way-
with that.
Right. So when she makes the wish, when he makes that wish, the theory is that the cat ends up going into her soul, which makes no sense to me. Because his wish was that he wished Nikki loved him more
Yeah.
than anything in the world.
No,
But the
Gretchen.
theory is that, well, what loved him more than anything in the world? His cat. So his dead cat is now inside of Nikki, which is why she walks the way she does at certain times, which is why she pees herself like an animal would. Sometimes when you leave the house, you lose your bodily functions and stuff because the animal wants
the
you
cat
so
uses
bad.
this.
Yeah, my cat does not pee itself.
Some animals can do that. You know what I mean? It will make accidents on the run and whatnot. So that has become a theory online. I think started by maybe one or two people, and then it sort of took off. But I think it's an awful theory.
It is an awful theory for multiple reasons. But he calls the wish place, and they have her soul essentially on lockdown.
Yep.
So I don't buy that at all. So the problem with the cat scene is, I don't know if you're done, Steve, completely, but it's there just to have him eat it.
It is rather unnecessary. Yeah, right. It does seem rather unnecessary, and I agree. I think you're probably right. That probably is the whole
they wanted to put
cat scene, right?
But it doesn't really. That's not like
he didn't have to do that.
Yeah, like
it is a shocking scene, I guess.
It's not though, because it was so predictable to me. Like, I'm like, oh,
it becomes predictable, but not right away, right? Like when he just opens the sandwich and starts eating it, you're not thinking, oh, he's eating a cat. But then obviously he gets there.
I 100% thought it was a cat because she
made
it
immediately.
Yes.
Immediately, I'm like, oh, he's gonna...
Okay.
I think the first red flag, guys, is where she makes a shrine to the cat on the kitchen floor.
Yes. Yes.
I guess to talk about the movie more, what is Nikki? What is she? Is it demonic presence? Is it
it's a good question.
Her the only part of her that's like cardinal love? Like that's the only emotion she has in her body. So she what is Nikki? We're led to believe that her actual self is trapped or held captive somewhere else, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
So what is the entity in Nikki? Is it just base emotion? Because that's where it can lead you in different directions what the movie is. If we kind of know or have a feeling about what Nikki is herself.
It's a great question. I mean, because obviously she does come out. Like the real Nikki does come out. She talks to Bear at one point, like while she's sleeping. So like whatever is inside of her, like while that's sleeping, she's able to sort of come out.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a couple of other instances where she does break and is able to come out. And I read this theory that I read a theory about like if she sees her reflection, that is the moment she does come out. But when she's sleeping, she's able to come out. But I guess like when the real Nikki's awake, when she sees her reflection, that is when she's able to come out. And that's why she puts the flowers over her face in that scene. So she can't see like her reflection when she walks by the mirror, which I thought, I was like, okay, I guess that makes sense. Because that flower scene is awesome. It's creepy. But I don't know what she is, right? Like it's obviously something supernatural, right? In some way or the other. I don't see it being demonic personally.
So one theory that I heard about is that basically he's making a deal with the devil, right? That's the whole kind of thing. But the devil in this isn't like a person. It's basically like a company. It's a company that has a call center and it has like people working there. And apparently, and I didn't watch it after I heard this, so maybe someone will rewatch can confirm this if it's true or not. But apparently, right when, spoiler, I guess not at this point, we're over it. When he dies, you can hear a voice very subtly say something to the effects of, okay, you're released now. Like, almost as if the company's like, okay, you're good, he's dead. So I think that's what it is. It's basically like demonic entity, but through like a call center, like not
Did you
like
say
a
the call center in hell?
kind of.
Like,
It's
like
like it's
she
kind of
manages it?
like yeah.
Okay, I guess.
Like I almost picture like the cabin in the woods, like warehouse, you know, like where they're controlling all these people's wishes in nefarious ways and
Mhm.
So
getting
you
people.
think? Do you think the company is that hippie shop, the girl that sells it, and then the
They're
guy that like
probably like involved in
tells them
it
there's a
somehow.
warning? Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're the only ones that are selling it, right? As far as I know, or is other shops selling it?
I think
Because
there's
like
I
he
don't know.
does
there's other
Google
shops.
it, right? Yeah,
Right.
because he does Google it,
Oh,
and
and he
like
says
on
Reddit.
Reddit or whatever. Yeah,
What do
he's
they
on
call
Reddit,
it?
and everyone's
Threaded or
talking
something?
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And then like
Yeah, and I think
probe.
probe is
Yeah.
the Google. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, I mean, there are multiple. I guess it is a company all over the world.
So it must not
wouldn't be
work for
that
everybody
shop.
though, because people are online saying it fucking doesn't work, and it's just a gag. So
Well,
maybe you got to be fucked up.
I think it depends. I think a lot of those people never made the wish. Like people are like, oh, that's bullshit, but you don't buy that product, right? Like when we see products on the shelf, right? You're like, oh, that's bullshit. Obviously, it's not real.
No,
I
but
think
the reviews of it were real on Reddit. That he's
but we
looking at
don't
the
know.
Reddit.
But, right, he's reading what people are saying on Reddit, but people are saying bullshit. We don't know if they actually bought that product or not. They could just be like, clearly it's bullshit. Like, you know what I mean? Without
Yeah.
kind of like, you know, like
real
you
life.
we see, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like real life, we see stuff on the shelves and we're like,
Horny goat weed.
we really don't think we're like, we're never gonna try that shit, you know, but we'll be like, that's bullshit.
I'm
Clearly.
gonna try
Like,
it next time. Next time I see something like this, I'm trying it.
you know, so I think the people that are saying, yeah, it's real are the people who actually bought it and tried it, you know, like clearly most people aren't going to believe it and they're not going to buy that because it is such a gimmick, you know, and they're like, well, I'm not really going to make a fucking like wish and expect it to come true. And lo and behold, these wishes actually come true. But yeah, I mean, now I guess we should probably talk about Bear, like, and because there is people out there who think Nikki is the villain of this movie. And there are people who think that Bear is the villain of
If you think
movie.
Nikki's the villain of the movie, you're the type that gets mad when a girl has a guy friend.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
she, you know, unfortunately, Bear is his own worst enemy. He never tells her his feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Can she tell? Absolutely. But it's not her responsibility to, hey, don't ask me out or whatever it is. And she didn't ask to be wished upon. Like,
do
she
you
can't
think
control
Nikki
herself.
liked him?
I think she did.
You think she did?
Yeah.
I don't.
There's a lot to
I go
unpack
back and
here.
forth. I go back and forth, man. Like, I feel like
Not with that
I
greasy
guess
ass head. He needs to fucking clean his hair, but other than that.
I also guess it's what you believe. Like, do you think because the friend told Nikki claimed
Girls do that all the time,
friend
though,
zone
to get
thing,
information.
but that girl also liked Bear, so we don't know like what she is saying is actually true. But like I go back and forth because I'm like, I could see her totally friend zoning him because he is sort of like weak, clearly, which we see throughout the entire movie. And they're close friends, but it's like, I could see like, girls like do that with guys sometimes where like, oh, he's like a friend, but you can flirt with them, stuff like that, but they're never like serious, about like feelings and stuff like that. But I think where I go back and forth is like, cause like, I'm like, oh, I don't think she like really ever like was feeling him or had feelings for him. But then it's like, well, why would she be like, do you like me?
Right.
And if now's the time to tell me,
Yeah, because
one
she
way or
was
the
quitting.
other.
She was going to leave, basically.
Right. And it's like, so if he tells her in that moment, is she like, listen, like we're just friends, like, and she is saying that to just end it right then and there? Or is she saying it because if you like me, like tell me, because like we maybe something, if you show your confidence here, maybe we could actually be something.
I think it's the latter. I think they like each other.
Yeah.
I think it could also be option C. I think she
Okay.
says, I like you too, but you should really be with my friend. I forget her name, the other one, because she's the one that you should be with. And that's kind of like the theme of this whole thing is that he's going after like his crush rather than the girl he should probably actually be with.
It's a Johnny and Rico
Sarah.
situation from Star Trek.
Sarah's
right.
friend.
Exactly. So maybe she would have just like explained that and like put it in his head, like, like stop thinking about me, start thinking about her. So yeah, I think
she's also fucking Ian.
Yeah,
right.
She's fucking Ian on the side, which is a whole
Right.
other.
Which it's not enough to make her the villain either. I mean,
I agree.
She's
not
not the
no,
villain
she's
at all.
not. She's
No.
single. She's single.
Yeah,
She's
exactly.
not tied down to anybody. She can have sex with her. You know, it's just because Bear
Yeah.
liked her.
Yeah,
it doesn't mean
exactly.
like they were like, you know. Just 'cause
But Ian though is kind of not in the wrong for his actions, but in the wrong of maybe not telling Bear, because wouldn't that be kind of an issue?
Yeah, he's
Shit,
breaking
yeah.
the bro code.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
for sure.
Hey, I know you
Yeah.
like her, and just letting you know we fucked.
I've
a couple
read like
times.
that. Everyone's kind of shitty in this movie. Like all four of the friends are kind of shitty, like in their own ways. Like, cause Nikki, we don't really know her whole backstory.
We
right?
don't know
She
much
calls
about
that
her
fucking
because-
bartender babe, dude,
Yeah.
in front
Nikki
of Bear.
seems like fine. She definitely has like some issues, personal issues going on in her life. It seems like, without knowing too much about her, but
Right.
you know, she says she seems like kind of stuck in that job. She wants to leave that job. She feels like she's not like loved like in her life and stuff like that. She doesn't have a close relationship with her dad. So she definitely has some like inner sort of demons going on. And
That's
you know,
every 25-year-old though. I'm
of
calling
course,
25
yeah.
'cause-
No, totally, yeah.
yeah. Can I make a statement here? I fucking hate how they make her like jump around and walk backwards and stuff.
Really?
It took me out of it.
I think it's creepy.
Goofy.
I loved
I
it.
think it was
I-
effective.
No, I thought
yeah.
it was the goofiest thing of all
I
time,
thought it was
dude.
I thought it worked.
When she
I
walks
thought it was
backwards,
creepy.
especially,
Yeah.
oh god, there's something
Yeah.
about it where
I hated it. I like when she's sneaking in the corners and stuff, but when she
Yeah.
was doing that like jerky motions,
I loved it.
What,
Yeah.
what is the jerky motion? Is that the entity like inside of her?
I think
Like,
it's
what
her
do you
fighting
think that
her.
is?
Yes,
You think it's her fighting? Like,
or something?
I don't think so
Yeah.
because she doesn't show any. I think it's just the entities like doesn't really know how to act. You know, it's like
mhm.
Like
it's
Spider-Man
all-
3
it's
situation.
It's only obsession, right? It's everything is basically like like at one point when she goes forward onto the bed, she says something. I don't remember what she says, but then it doesn't work. So she almost like resets into position where she started and like tries again. It's like the entity doesn't have like social cues. So yeah, I think it's just that's why she's moving so weird.
Yeah. And I mean, Bear is clearly the villain of this movie.
I don't agree.
You don't agree?
No,
No?
I don't agree that Bear is the villain because so he buys the One Wish Willow.
I feel like he becomes the villain. He might not start as the villain, but he certainly becomes.
Well,
the
he
villain.
does have like some bad moments, but I don't think he intended like that. You know,
Does anyone intend that? No.
like
I-
he bought that thing not even for himself at first, right? He bought it for Nikki, I think it was
Yeah.
originally intended to, and then he used it almost like just to prop himself up, like just to okay, this is might give me confidence, you know.
Mhm.
But he doesn't think that it'll actually work. And
Right.
for a good part of the movie, like he's
It immediately works.
yeah, but he doesn't know that, right? Like
Yeah.
He
and-
doesn't know, but then he does know, and
Mhm.
Yeah, but then he
doesn't-
starts researching
Yeah,
how to
but-
fix it though. When he
He
when
does.
he knows.
Yeah. And
he had opportunities though to like
Kill
so-
himself. That's it.
yeah, exactly.
No, no,
it's,
no.
it's only that's the thing, right? He doesn't actually like.
Fin-
It's,
finish
it's
your
like,
thought, Joe.
is it real or is it not? Like, you know,
he waited way too long though, because like he could have like, you know, like when Nikki is literally begging him when especially like I think he becomes the villain when I mean, because a lot of people like you know, people get into the whole well he raped Nikki during
I was
the
gonna
sex
ask, is it
scene.
rape? Yeah.
I would say it is because he knew at that
Yeah,
point
but does
he
he
knew at
know
that
it's
point-
real though? That's the challenge here. Is if are you gonna believe a 99-cent novelty that it like a Chinese finger trap's not gonna be handcuffs? You know what I mean? Like it's like
I
do
feel
you-
at that point he did know, but I could see people debating, I guess, that one more. But I think he becomes the true villain when she's sleeping and she's literally begging him
to kill
to kill her, which he's not going to kill her. I understand
Right.
that, but he goes to say, "What's so wrong with like loving me?" And it's like, really,
Good
like
point.
that's the only thing you're thinking of in that moment, not that you want to like save this girl
Right.
or get her
That's a
out
good
of
point.
there.
That's a good
You
point. Yeah.
still
Still
want
selfish.
like yeah, he's still being selfish, and to me, that's when the movie turns to him becoming like the piece of shit, like the
Remind
villain
me.
of the movie.
Remind me, was that before? When does he make the call to customer service? Is that before this scene or after the scene?
I think it's before because I
Okay.
think, but I'm not sure honestly. I can't remember the timeline.
I think he does it pretty early.
Pretty early.
But see, so my point is that he's a piece of shit. I will agree with that. But the
Mhm.
villain, like I don't know, like he makes bad fucking decisions.
But there's also a montage of them doing shit too. So they're fucking way before that.
Oh, they fuck right away. The first thing,
Yeah, they
like the
fuck right,
first night.
right. So I think Bear is innocent until he knows it's a evil kind of, let's just call it an evil entity
Mhm.
happening.
Mhm.
But before that, I mean, he the
It's
timing is just
weird, man.
because he's a
It's
fucking
weird.
idiot, dude. Remember
The
that,
way they filmed it, I feel like they made it seem like a
right?
rape, like almost like a rape. The way that it was filmed, you know what I mean? Like
Oh,
that
when she freaks out.
what he is doing is wrong, like in that moment, you know?
Mhm.
Because like she has dead eyes, like you know what I
Oh, when
mean? Like
she's yeah, but then she's like, that was incredible or something.
she's like saying like, oh yeah, like, but she's not like into it at all, and she like has these sort of like dead eyes. So and then I've read the theory is that like is that like Nikki like in that moment, but she can't like escape, and she knows that Bear is like having sex with him, and
So
like she can't do anything about it, you know?
it may be a little bit like Get Out, where he's in like the back of the mine. Remember that sequence where he's like falling? Where I guess you know what, if you put in that perspective, her dead eyes, I forgot about that.
It's disturbing, like for
Yeah.
sure, right?
You
Like,
think
and
about it
it's
that
like
way, yeah.
it's definitely something like I could see like it's a debate for sure,
Hmm.
like how you look at
But
it one way or
but
the
but to
other.
Bear's perspective, no, it's not at that moment because he doesn't know she's
Mhm.
trapped yet, right? Now if
I don't know
he
if he does.
she
I feel
shits
like
her pants and
there's
pukes
an
and then he
inkling
fucks her,
there.
yeah, I'd have to watch it again and see what the timing is, but
Right, I would too, honestly, because I don't remember the full timing. I
I
just
just
remember like
he just didn't have bad intentions though. He didn't make a wish off of being evil. He made a wish off of being a naive young man that
Right.
it's a fucking novelty thing at a store, Like I don't think you can blame
Sam
him for
just
using
walked
that.
in. How about a woman's perspective on
Let's get
this?
it. Women's
Yeah, let's get
perspective.
it.
But she has to
Sam,
hear our
we're
sides too,
debating
though.
right. Yeah, here I'll put the headphones on. Here, Sam, we're debating right now about whether we think Bear raped Nikki and that scene in particular, but I guess in general too.
Sorry,
Sam,
I'm out of breath, guys.
Samantha.
What?
Okay. So we agree that it's weird, right?
Yeah.
But we both don't think Bear is evil intent, and from his perspective, she's consensual up until that point, right? Until she's like, "Hey, kill me," blah blah blah. That's a different story. But up to the point where he thinks she's just a little bit over the top, it's consensual because he doesn't know it's a real thing. What do you think?
I don't think it's consensual ever on Nikki's part because she's trapped at the very beginning.
She doesn't know. He doesn't know that.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that. That's our
No, I
argument,
know, but I'm saying it's not consensual for her though.
right?
Even if he doesn't know what's going on all of the way.
But does that make Bear the
Um,
villain though? Before he knows that she's trapped, does that make Bear the villain?
I mean, I say yes.
Okay. But the
I mean,
argument is if is Bear a clear villain before he knows that she's in pain? We get that after that. But from, hey, I wish Nikki loved me, which is a novelty game. No one should believe that's gonna work. To them banging and going out and stuff. Is he a villain at that point to you?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
That's just my opinion though.
Oh, valid. Cool. Did you like the movie?
Yeah.
You
I
loved it?
loved it. Yeah, I've seen it a bunch already. I'm trying not to go OCD about it like I
Like
usually
Nope?
do. Yeah. Um, but there were sometimes the more that I watch it, some of the acting isn't great. Like Indy's fabulous in it, but
Mhm.
sometimes like the other folks are like meh, a little lifetimey if I'm like super hyper focused on it. And there's a few parts where the props are like so obvious that I'm like, this just could have been moved differently. It would have taken a second to like fix it. And that kind of takes me out of it sometimes. And especially the part with Sarah where Nikki like takes the brick to her face
Mhm.
once and her face is literally annihilated like that first second. And it's like, that's not realistic, but that's if I'm just tearing it apart. But I loved it.
Cool. Good.
And Bear is a coward.
But is Bear hot?
He's like a
So
he's a Temu Dave Franco.
Wow.
I think the director was like, I need a Dave Franco type of guy.
But he's
and then
busy.
they found him. He is
So
busy. I mean, he's a good looking guy, but
okay,
meh.
so I have a question because I watched it with two guys, right?
Mhm.
I didn't see what the girls found attractive with Bear because he's a mouse, he's coward, he has like painfully low confidence. As a woman, like is that like if he's good looking, is that enough in this sense, in this case?
I think it depends who you ask. So if I knew Bear on a surface level before everything, right, I would be attracted to him because I would be like, oh, he's good looking, but he's not cocky. And
Yeah.
he seems like he's sensitive and he has feelings. He like supposedly is taking care of this cat, right? I would be like, oh, he probably has a sensitive, like maybe sweet side, but
Hmm.
if I'm giving him chances to tell me how he feels, I would be like, ugh, you're so annoying. Like, just forget it. Like, forget it. You know?
Makes sense. Yeah,
Does that answer your question?
it does. But what about Nikki banging his friend on the side? Is his friend at fault for doing that and not telling Bear that he's been smashing for a couple minutes?
So I think his friend is kind of shitty because he's Bear's best friend, right? And Bear
Mm-hmm.
is disclosing all of his feelings towards Nikki to what's his friend's name? I forget.
Ian.
Ian, yeah. So Ian is like aware of both sides, right? He isn't telling Bear, he isn't telling Nikki. So I think that is kind of shitty because Indy doesn't owe him anything, right? Because like she's just his friend, like who she is dating, crushing on, like that's her own business. But if Bear's friend knows that Bear has feelings for the girl that he's sleeping with, I feel like you should, as a
Yeah.
normal person, be like, hey, just so you know. Or I don't know, maybe because it wasn't a relationship, maybe Ian didn't feel like he needed to disclose it.
So the real villain in this movie is Ian. Got it.
And Bear.
And Bear. Well,
Yeah.
that's
Wait, what was the scariest part for you guys, though?
The cat
nothing.
dying.
Yeah, I wasn't scared at all, but it was still good.
Yeah.
We talked about the cat dying making no sense because it didn't lead anywhere in the story. It was just there for him to eat it, which is stupid.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
because I thought that scene was like, oh, is this like a scene before the movie starts and we're going to learn that the girl killed the cat after she was possessed? But then no, it was just literally put in there so he can eat it and be gross. I'm like, okay, it's stupid.
You guys probably already talked about it, but do you think like the cat theory is actual?
No,
No.
we talked. It's lame.
Yeah. Agreed. Did you guys get the end of where Nikki ends up making the wish? Because I think Joe
Mhm.
missed that on the first watch.
Yeah, no, I like that little twist because you can see his mind or his face. He's about to kill himself, and then now he's like possessed too or whatever. I thought that was cool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a cool one.
If you were Ian and Bear was trying to explain to you the situation, would you have made your own wish just because you're like, I don't believe this?
I wouldn't have believed it. Period. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
novelty thing you get from any kind of store like that. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
maybe start small.
But there's the other theory. The other girl apparently also took a one wish fellow. I forget her name. Sorry.
Oh, I haven't, Sarah. I haven't heard that
Yeah,
one.
because so her wish would have been that she gets into that college.
Hmm.
Mhm.
And like, why would that letter come like out of nowhere? Why would she meet with him at like 2:30 in the morning?
Yeah, I'm like, really? She's
there's
up
a
at
lot
that.
of I don't know, like a lot of inaccuracies, and apparently I have to rewatch it since I heard this theory. But he also snaps out of it when she dies, like almost like Bear is kind of possessed into because that part of her wish is for him to love her as well. You know.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, because he's risking a lot by leaving the house at whatever time and going there, and it just seems like
I mean, I guess he is. You feel like he's risking a lot, but also he didn't want to wake her up, so
Yeah,
he was
okay,
like,
at
"I'll
this
just
point
come to
especially.
you," because I think he was like, you know how possessive she is, so she probably would do something
Mhm.
quote unquote crazy if Sarah came to the house.
Well, we all knew Sarah was gonna die from the
Yeah.
beginning. What's this story about?
Um,
I think it's just about confidence, obviously, and just making decisions for yourself. It's pretty much because everything could have been avoided if Bear just said a couple words, said, "Hey, I like you. Oh, you don't like me? I can move on."
Yeah. I mean, I think it is interesting to get different people's takes because I feel like when it first came out, a lot of guys were like, oh, this is like the other side of an abusive relationship because you only see women getting abused by their male partners. And so I think you're going to take away with what your experience is. Whereas, like, I feel like myself and some of the people I've talked to, it's kind of like losing your agency to yourself, if that makes sense. So
Mhm.
I don't think there's like a right or wrong way to think
Wait,
about it.
people thought that he was getting abused? Oh man, no.
Well, yeah, because she's.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't
Like, because she's
think about
yelling
the
at
horror of her,
him,
yeah.
she's becoming obsessive with him. He can't have guys' night. He
Right.
can't talk to his friends, like stuff like that.
I mean, to be fair, you see a lot of that in relationships though, where girls and
Mhm.
guys, you see it on both
Yeah.
sides, and I think you're
Yes.
right. You don't usually see it from a girl being the crazy one, so I can see that happening. But anyone that watched the movie would realize that it's all on, like, she's the most innocent in this because she never asked for any of this stuff. So
Right.
she can't control shit in her pants or making an outburst in a restaurant, you know. Yes, no. So does she get out of this or not? Because there's no way cops are gonna believe all this shit.
Apparently, we're gonna find out in the next film.
Oh, there's gonna be a sequel.
So there's gonna be
Oh
a
man,
spin-off, I believe.
Yeah,
that's
like an
stupid.
anthology
I
type
hate that.
thing. And he
Yeah.
did say like we'll kind of find
Ugh.
out what happens on the next one, but I don't think
I don't like that at all.
well, unless she somehow makes a wish, right?
Well, she does.
Well, she did technically.
Yeah.
Could she make another
Well,
one
does
as
that count
herself?
towards her? Yeah, exactly. Does that count towards her wish? Because why would the entity make a
So
wish knowing what it does, though?
So I think what happens to her is she goes to jail for
Yeah, fuck yeah, she does.
Right.
for killing everyone.
Yeah, if
right?
she can't make another wish, then definitely
Because
going to jail.
it'll show like he killed her. No, so she
Yeah.
killed him. She
She
killed
killed
her
Ian.
friend. Yeah,
Mhm.
like it's all gonna be on her. So she really like life of torment after this.
I thought he was doing Texas Chainsaw next. Is that not happening?
I think he's doing both. Like it's both are kind of.
Hey,
Yeah.
just leave it alone. I hate this shit. Just leave it alone.
Mhm,
Like Weapons is
mhm.
doing another one. And,
Oh God, are they?
There was oh, he didn't even know there was a Texas. This is the stuff I don't like. No, never mind. It's fine.
No. You already started
He
this
did
thought.
he did an interview and he didn't even know that there was a Texas Chainsaw video game.
Oh, well,
What a bitch.
Cancel.
And I don't like that like all the fans are coming up with all these cool theories and stuff and he's like you guys always like up the directors more than they're actually capable of making. No, if I'm not making a movie, but I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, we always come up with these crazy ideas, and then they'll be like, "Oh, yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking."
for sure.
Like, damn, that's way
Totally.
better than what I fucking did.
Yeah.
So it's been interesting to see like how he reacts to the theories, and I'm like,
Are you one of the in the gang that's turning on him for like because people are sucking him off?
I was never sucking him off and
Mm.
I'm not turning on him. I'm aware that people get into this genre because they see the potential and it's easy to spot the ones who actually love it and appreciate it versus the ones that are like, let me try at it. But again, I'm not
Where do you
making
think
a movie.
where do you think Curry's at in
hats
this?
off to them.
Real horror fan?
He knows.
Where do you think?
He knows like the potential and what he can
Okay.
make off of it.
How do
I'm
you
not
feel about
saying he doesn't like horror. I'm not saying that, but I mean,
Mhm. I get your thought.
yeah.
Yeah, I know people are turning on him because a
His
lot of the
money.
people got paid so little, but like he didn't make
It's not
that
his
money
call,
either.
yeah.
He sold
Yeah,
it
but that's why
to Blumhouse, and Blumhouse made all the money. But Blumhouse also took all the risk because they're the ones who put their money to put it to theaters. That's just how
Right.
like any
Unfortunately,
invention
That's
that
how
is
it
business,
works.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the people, but look, all they're all gonna get like amazing work now
Yep.
based off this. That's just the way the world works. I mean,
Yeah.
They can just do
agreed.
cons and make a fuck ton of money, tax free.
I mean,
See
they
that?
should.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it just looks great on your resume. Like like yeah, she can do cons obviously,
She's legit.
but like
Bear's good too.
art directors and stuff
Bear's
like that. They're
great
not
too,
doing cons,
yeah.
but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, just knowing that, I mean, I think Indy, just knowing like that movie wouldn't have been what it is without her.
Oh, for sure.
If she
She-
sucked,
she
it would have
killed
the
it.
movie would
And
have been
also
awful.
without like the marketing and like TikTok and stuff. So I guess it would be good knowing like, oh, I am capable of like doing this again. So let me have my shot at it, you know? So
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be interesting if he's a one-hit wonder or not, because I think they're gonna throw money at him because it's like
Oh, for sure.
it's the cool thing to do right now with like backrooms and YouTube making stuff like that. So I wonder if he's gonna. I guess we'll see with the second one, right? Like Jordan Peele, we Get Out was great, and then Us was. I mean, people, didn't like Us obviously, but it wasn't like terrible.
People ebb and flow too. Like
Yeah.
look at Shyamalan,
Yeah.
right? Like when he made Sixth Sense, everyone threw everything at him, and eventually
Yeah, and
people
then
got
he
tired
was-
of him.
yeesh.
And then it happens to except Jordan Peele,
Mhm.
undefeated right now, but like yeah, well,
Totally undefeated.
right.
Yeah, shut up. Gordy's house. I'm still waiting for Gordy's home. I'm still waiting for that one.
I know.
What's your rating, Sam? Fuck Joe. He's not coming back.
What are you guys doing? Out of 10 or 5?
4. I
Five.
mean 5. Yeah. 4. What the fuck?
5. This is hard. I can never rate it out of 5. Obsession. Okay. Ooh.
She just had an opener mind. She was
Yeah.
like,
Nope. She gives a 5.5 out of 5.
yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a great movie, but the idea is not original. That's
Right.
just my opinion. Because Joe showed me like a graphic bracket that they were doing where Obsession was against Get Out and Obsession made it through. And I'm like, that's
Mm,
wild.
I'd go Get Out over Obsession.
Yeah, but it's also
Exactly.
current. Like, wait a
It
year,
is.
and then
I
people like
know.
will see it differently.
Especially if like the younger crowd's voting on it, they're gonna pick
It
Obsession.
is,
over it.
yeah. It is the younger crowd, I feel like. Okay, Obsession. Well, since I am obsessed with it, that means I really, really, really like it. I'm probably going to give it a 4.8, if
Oh,
not
wow,
a
so nearly
5.
perfect.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
I mean, is it perfect? Perfect? I don't know, but do I love it?
Fair
It's
enough.
hard rating movies.
It is. Had
What would you
issues,
guys
but you
rate
still
it?
liked it. I
Wait,
don't know
what were
yet.
did you have any issues?
The cat is the biggest
The
issue.
cat.
What else did I had a few
And how
like
did the cat get the dang pills? Like you're telling me the
Exactly.
cat took his paw and was like,
he's
"Meow,
probably
let
playing
me
with the
open
bottle
this."
and then thought it was like the bottle wasn't like closed properly, knocked it off the counter. They do that and then ate some of the pills. But cats don't usually eat
Okay.
things that they don't think will taste
Right, they
good. you know?
smell it and then they scoff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. This isn't fucking caviar. Like,
Exactly.
so yeah, it's pretty unlikely, but it could happen. I've heard of cats eating pills and dying.
Wait, but was Nikki the bad guy because she stole Sarah's money to give to the guy that was
That's the
by
worst
the
part of the
door?
movie. I would have been pissed if she took $20 and gave it to that guy. Like, ask first. Jesus,
Nick is a sweetheart. It's too bad that all this
I
happened to her.
guess. Well, I guess that's the backstory we get for Nikki. She gives homeless people money.
Right.
That's all. So we're supposed to love her.
But we do
Well,
like
it's
that.
not
We
her.
just-
It's
we
not
feel
her
that.
money though.
Exactly.
Right.
Cheap fuck. Also not realistic is these young ass 20-year-olds buying California houses. Not
Well, he
happening.
didn't buy it.
I know, but
he
fucking
inherited it from his
Ian,
grandmother.
Ian has a place, and so does what's her face.
They
They're
all
working at a
inherited.
music shop. Come on.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, that small business music shop would not have that many employees.
I know. We brought that
I'm
up.
like,
We
they
brought that
can't
up for
afford
you.
all of you guys. They cannot afford all of you people there.
Yeah.
Maybe
Or people-
one.
Yeah, like a fifth grader's buying a Reed this week. Yeah, I can afford
Yeah,
5
right.
salaries. Like, okay,
Yeah.
stupid.
But it had
Cool.
Andy Richter in it, so
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, I'd go just to see him. You know? I'm actually shocked they got him, to be honest, for $750,000. So
Yeah.
he's not like a huge name, but he's a recognizable name.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Joe, you gonna come back and give your rating?
Well, thanks for stopping. I hope you had
Bye,
fun
Sam.
in Los Angeles.
Thanks for having me.
LA. So yeah,
I did. I'm an LA girl.
LA. Go to the beach.
You guys don't even need
We're
me.
we're done. No, I do want to discuss the very ending though.
Yeah.
So obviously he figures out what he wants to do, right?
Yep.
So go from there.
So the ending, yeah, man, obviously I think it just continues to show how much of a coward like Bear is, right? Like he can't even kill himself. Like
What a
you know, like
coward!
he
Couldn't
like
even kill
well,
himself.
he's because like right, he's like he decides to do it. Like he's going to.
Did you kill yourself,
like,
Joe?
Would I in that situation?
It's hard to say.
Probably, I don't know. It is hard to say, man. Like, because what else can you really do? Like, your friend's been she just shot like your best friend. Like there's clearly no way out of this.
What do you do? You can call the
Without
cops.
killing. You could kill her, I
Call the
guess,
cops.
but she's innocent. You
No,
could.
Yeah, you
You
can call the
could.
police, and she would obviously freak the fuck out. And she shot
Yeah.
his friend in the face. So like,
But you're sending an innocent person to jail.
She
Like
also
it's not really
smashed the other
her.
girl's face in and posed her naked in the living room.
Yeah, but
if
he
you
also.
believe that
So
it's real.
here's the other issue I have with this movie actually too. Why would he help her dispose of the body after that happened? Right? Like why not go to the police then if you're gonna go to the police at all? You know what I mean? Like
True.
at that point he is making the decision to help her hide the body and stick with her for what reason? Right? Like that
he's
didn't make
getting
sense
laid.
to me. I think you guys just talked about though, but that brick smash scene is awful. Like that is clearly a dummy. It's like not even like it looks so bad. Like if you really like look at it, I think I noticed it. I didn't really notice it on the first time because of how jarring that scene is. But man, on a second watch, holy shit, it looks terrible.
And
He
he
runs
made for
fucking
750,000. Like, you know.
Yeah, right, that's why I'm just like whatever. I don't care, but I'm just saying like it really looks terrible. Like when you really like zoom in on it. But I'm fine with it. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know, because like he takes the pills, right, and then he backs out, and he tries to, I guess changes his mind.
No, he gets wished.
Well, he was going to puke it up, right?
Oh,
but then
right.
she makes the wish. So he wanted to try to puke it all up, and then what does he do then? You know what I mean? Like does he decide to kill himself because he wants to save Nikki or because he is being selfish, and wants to kill himself, right? So it's like once again, it's like is this bear making another selfish, decision? And guess what? Like if he dies, like Nikki will be free. So is it him making the decision to free Nikki, or is it him just being like, I want to kill myself? And then he backs out of it and is going to puke it up. And then obviously Nikki makes the wish for Bear to love her, obviously.
Okay.
And
question.
Yes.
Why would the entity do that?
Why would the entity do? I mean, it's a great question, right? Like at that point, it's like full on. I mean, Nikki, that entity, all it wants is to be loved by Bear, and that's all it wants, and that's the ultimate goal, right? So Bear not loving.
So the entity is a victim too in this whole thing? Like
I mean, right? Kinda, I guess. Like it's not, I wouldn't say the entity is a victim, but that's all the entity knows, right? Like when you make that way, it's not because like the entity, there's a million entities technically out there, right? Based on every single person's wish. And all that, whatever this thing is, all it knows is whatever that wish is. So that wish is to love more than anything in the world, right? She's not receiving the love back. So she makes the wish because she knows if I make the wish, then he'll be like, I love him, and we'll live happily ever after.
Okay.
Which, I think the original ending, from what I remember, is that I know there was an alternate ending here, and I'm trying to remember. Oh, Nikki shoots herself in the head, and they both die. But
like a Romeo and Juliet suicide.
Yeah. Like she kills herself, I think, before she turns, back, and that's how it was going to end.
Gotcha.
But he said, "Let's film it with you, like going back," and I think it was the right decision. I think it's way more brutal for Nikki to snap out of it and just
have this big problem
and now be obviously completely emotionally traumatized, having no idea what the fuck really happened. Although she kind of does, right? Like, because she like had bits and pieces.
She's going to jail too.
Yeah, she's going to go to jail too.
Most likely, right? She is probably going to go to jail because what do you do? And that's
unless she says that Bear did all the murders. But
unless she does kill herself, right? Like that. I mean, I don't
know.
Like it's like wow, like what the fuck am I going to do? Like you're completely emotionally traumatized at that point. Maybe she does kill herself. Maybe she takes the gun to herself off camera. We don't see it. Or she goes to jail, or she goes on the run. I don't know.
We'll
can she? I heard you guys talking about it slightly. Can she make a wish? like with the one,
Second
but she
Wish?
doesn't. Does she really know about the One Wish Willow? Like I don't, know if
No,
she
I don't
fully
think she
knows about
does.
it. Yeah, so she might have no clue, that the One Wish Willow
That's true.
exists. Yeah, but I mean, I know Curry said she goes to jail. That's what he thinks.
Oh, really? Well, yeah, there's no way she can get out of that unless she
Right.
lies and they believe her,
Yeah.
which there's much
Great
evidence.
performance though. Once again, when she snaps out of it.
Yeah.
Not great
you
performance all
really
around.
nail it.
She's amazing.
I mean,
See
all
if-
around. Yeah.
See if I got any other notes here. Oh, I have a note. Dude, Ian dresses like Billy Madison. Did you guys notice that at his party?
Yeah.
He looks like a 90s Billy Madison, man. I was like, what the hell? I wonder if that was intentional or not.
I don't know if you guys mentioned the lighting at all, but the lighting in this movie is really the way he plays
it's
like
good.
in the darkness is really impressive.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
All the shit where she's like off in the corner creeping is good. I just
Yeah.
didn't like the movement stuff,
Mhm.
What was written on the Jenga prompt to make her recite poetry? Like when they're in the
Oh
party.
yeah. She does. Yeah, that is weird when she
I was
does
like,
recite
what
the
the
poetry.
fuck? Because everyone else
yeah.
is like truth or dare bullshit, and she's like,
Yeah.
I love bear because blah, blah. I'm like, what the?
That was odd. Yeah.
Yeah. I already talked about his greasy ass hair. I don't know. I got nothing else. How you guys?
No,
we,
I mean,
we covered it all over the place, but we covered it.
Yeah, we've shot around quite a bit this app.
no, it's good though. It's a very obviously like it's a great movie to discuss because there's just so much like in here. Even though it's such a simple premise, I think he shot a lot of it very, I think, intentionally vague to make for good discussion. I think, like whether she likes him or not, or what is the One Wish Willow? Are you guys interested in there's talk about him, a television show anthology?
I hate that.
No,
I hate
I
it
don't.
so
Yeah.
much. I think
You
he should
hate it?
just leave it
Leave
and
it
move
be.
on. Okay, having not seen Milk and Cereal, you guys have seen it both,
Mhm.
both movies. How do you feel with him with TCM now?
I'm afraid that this was just like his one good idea, or his like.
Sorry, was Milk and Cereal a slasher? I know nothing about it.
Yeah, kind of. It was like
It's like a found footage
slasher. Yeah,
slasher type
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't really like Milk and Cereal.
Me neither.
But I think this was great.
So TCM though, what were you thinking?
It's tough to say. It's such a different beast, like
Exactly,
such
yeah.
a different, right. I think it's a lot to jump on him.
It's a big fucking challenge.
I think it's a huge challenge for someone who hasn't done a lot of horror movies.
How did he even get it?
Completely different. It's a great question.
Weren't like big ass fucking.
I mean, I
film crews
think
going after it?
obviously.
well, for the
obviously
rights, not for the directors.
Did they?
Oh, okay.
Did they pick him before this movie absolutely blew up, or was this before?
No, I think it's when Blumhouse bought it.
Bought it. I mean, obviously they have faith in him, right? But I think it's interesting, right? Like he hasn't proven himself to take on a franchise like Texas Chainsaw Massacre yet.
But Peter Jackson kind of
But you know what? It sells tickets
right.
just by saying his name from the
Yes,
director of
absolutely.
Obsession. And that's
now it does.
That's all they need, right?
I think it's a lot of pressure on him for
It
sure.
is.
And he's young.
I almost wish he had another original to go for.
I
before TCM.
I agree. I think they should have given him like his own sort of original thing before pushing him into this. But we'll see. Hopefully, maybe he won't feel the pressure because he doesn't know enough yet. So, and I don't, he said his favorite is the remake because obviously that's what he grew up with, which makes sense, right? Like if he's probably saw that when he was young. The remake is good, but to say it's your favorite is kind of crazy. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. But I'm definitely nervous. I should say, because I think he's just too young in his career to take on something that big. But we'll see.
Honestly, if he fumbles, this is going to kill him for horror. At least for the diehard horror fans.
Yeah, I mean, look at David Gordon Green.
Yeah, fuck him.
They did give him another chance, though. I mean, even though he fucked up Halloween, they're like, yeah, try The Exorcist. And
let's double down on another big ass.
Yeah.
All right. Let's rate this.
All right. Yeah, let's rate it. I loved it, man. 4.5 out of 5. It was a 4 after the first watch, but on repeated viewings, I think it gets better. I think it gets better on repeated watches. It's something I would watch again tomorrow. Honestly, if someone's like, let's throw on Obsession, I'd be like, hell yeah, let's watch it because it's just so fun to watch, especially, I mean, for indie Indy's performance alone. And I can't wait to see what she does next. And hopefully she sticks with some more horror. Do you think there is like a push right now to get her nominated for an Oscar? Do you think there's any chance this is like an Aunt Gladys situation where she gets nominated?
I don't think she wins though. Like, I think it's too low key, but she could be nominated.
She's fantastic in it, man. Like,
yeah. But it'd be best actress, which is like, good
big.
luck. Yeah, but it'd be nice. It'd be really awesome if she did.
It'd be awesome. Yeah. Will she? I don't know.
I mean, it's definitely on everyone's radar, and some big celebrities have come out and say like this movie's awesome.
Yeah. I think if it didn't make $300 million, she probably wouldn't have a chance. And it just like was a movie that made $10 million and went away. But the fact it became so huge, I could see it definitely being there. Yeah. I mean, Steven Spielberg's even talking about this movie, saying it's like one of his favorite movies of the year. And stuff, so, but all right. Yeah. So 4.5 out of 5 for me.
5.
Loved it. One of the best of the year.
So, I'm torn, man, because I really enjoyed the movie, but I don't think it's that original like we've discussed. And I thought the story beats were pretty predictable. I think we knew where it was going.
Paw, right?
Yeah, and I think when my buddy said it was like a Simpsons episode too, like there's a Simpsons, yeah, something like that. But that all being said, I think it was extremely well acted, which we discussed. A lot of the creepy shit works for me. A couple of it doesn't, but can't be perfect. I think there's lot of amateur stuff that shone through. Like some of the stuff was just in there to have it in there, But extremely happy for the filmmakers because they fucking killed it. And I had a good time talking about it with you guys. And throughout the movie, I wasn't bored ever. And I was like, oh, this is very interesting because it was shot extremely well, looked great, acted great, like I said. So I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. I don't think it's a 3.5 like I was kind of leaning towards after talking to you guys, but it's a solid movie, but it's not going to be my number 1 of the year.
Top 10?
Yeah, top 10 for sure.
Top 10.
Yeah, so I'm with Joe. I give 4.5 out of 5. I really liked it. I think it's such a deep movie. I want to watch it again just after discussing it with you guys and looking at all these theories and everything like that. I think this one actually needs repeat viewings, and that makes it a really good film. And I loved it. Where it's going to land on my top, I don't know. Could be number 1, could be number 2, could be number 3. I don't know. It's in the top somewhere right now.
Could be number 10.
Depends how I feel. But yeah, it's definitely a special movie, and glad I finally got to check it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The fun fact too: the music shop is also where they shot Wayne's World.
Yeah, and then it closed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is it closed now?
Yeah, unfortunately, because no one goes to music shops anymore. It's like
true.
Can't afford it.
Yeah, and Andy Richter, of course, is so random.
So random. Yeah, I don't know how they got him, but kudos.
Yeah. And what do our friends over at Letterboxd have to say about this one? Currently sitting at a 4.1 out of 5 over on Letterboxd. All righty. That was a long episode, gentlemen. We talked a lot of Obsession, which makes sense. I mean, it's a big movie, so I'm glad we had a good discussion. And thank you, Sam, for coming on and talking about it. I'm sure the fans will be delighted. The listeners will be delighted that Sam popped in. No one doubts that. All right. Steve, what do we got next week?
So we are doing our annual Shark Week episode because it is the beginning of Shark Week. So we will be doing 2 movies. One serious, quotation marks, because it's not the most serious of the franchise, but we are completing the Jaws franchise by reviewing Jaws 4, The Revenge. And for our ridiculous movie, which we did a vote on our Discord, Joe's pick one, and that is Sky Sharks, which you can also watch over on Tubi. So Sky Sharks and Jaws 4, The Revenge.
I'm 45 minutes into Sky Sharks. Not bad.
Really?
That's what I see.
Not
so
bad.
I did look. I went on Reddit and I just was looking for suggestions, and someone was like, "What's your favorite bad shark movie?" And a lot of people were saying Sky Sharks. So I was like, "All right, let's go with Sky Sharks then." So, all right, I'm excited. So yeah, go check it out. Jaws 4, The Revenge, and Sky Sharks. Where'd you watch Sky Sharks, Tal? Where's that stream?
Tubi.
Mm-hmm. And Jaws 4 got to be streaming somewhere.
Blu-ray.
Yeah. Blu-ray, or it's got to be. I'm sure it's streaming somewhere. If not, you can probably rent it for $1. But all right, check out both of those shark movies for next week as we celebrate Shark Week. In the meantime, you can keep up with the podcast, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Threads. Just search the Horror Squad Podcast. You can email us anytime, the Horror Squad Podcast @gmail.com, or join the Discord. It's linked on our Instagram. Completely free to join. Movie Club over there, hosted by Steve. Is it this Friday, Steve? Is Movie Club this Friday?
No, it's going to be next Friday,
Yeah.
and we're going to be doing. I don't remember. It was another shark movie for Shark Week. It was let me
Red
check
Light
it.
Shark District. or
No,
something?
that's the one I put up for a vote. So Movie Club, it was Post-Apocalyptic Commando Shark.
Wow. All
So
right.
that'll be fun.
Post-apocalyptic commando shark. All right. So if you want to do that, all you gotta do is join the Discord. Steve posts a Zoom link once a month, every Friday. So join in the movie club, and you can talk. You can watch a horror movie with your fellow horror fans. It's a lot of fun. Don't forget merch, tpublic.com, the Horror Squad Podcast, or you can buy our movie, the final episode. It is still for sale. We have Blu-rays available, $25 shipped in the States, $30 shipped in Canada. We don't have a lot of those left, but we have some. And then we hope to hit it on streaming very soon. We'll give you guys an update once it hits there. And yeah, 5-star review, favorite podcast app. And that's it. We'll see you next week for Shark Week episode. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.